All right, we're officially live. Where's my phone hiding, Mr. Google? Hey, Google, where's my phone? Here's someone.
Ryan, do you and your family ever come up to Louisville for Thunder? No. I have never done any of the quintessential like Kentucky stuff. I haven't been to the Derby. I haven't been to the Thunder. I haven't done anything other than, of course, I've went to Hillbilly Days, the biggest and probably the best festival in Kentucky, in Pikeville, my hometown. I haven't been. I haven't been to the Derby, the other things. I need to go.
I hear something. I'm trying to find my phone.
Again, here's a look at the SPC risk today. We've got two big areas that we're watching, Washington, D.C., and then also the area between Oklahoma City and Wichita. That's where the worst storms are expected to be tonight, but anywhere in the yellow could see damaging winds tonight. And you could see crazy looking shelf clouds like this. This was out there in Jackson County, Illinois, not too long ago. We got another view of that from Kendra Blair. And then another view out here in Kansas from Alyssa. Look at this stuff, y'all. It's absolutely plumb wild. It's Shelf Cloud City out there. There's another cool view of the top of the storm out there in Frederick, Maryland. And once again, watch out for those crown flashes. Big time storm in the distance out there in Pennsylvania. Ooh, this is a good shot.
It could be hail.
That's a good shot. That's a robust updraft right there. Is that the storm? This is in Carroll County, Maryland. Is this the storm that popped up right over DC? Is this our blip? That might be the blip. Here's some more of that flooding out there in Illinois. Crazy flooding in DuPage County, Illinois. And then there's Sumner County, Kansas. Just lots of storms going on today, y'all. Lots of storms. We had 50 warnings not too long ago. Now we're back down to 45, I believe. But we do have a very strong storm out here near Borger in Texas. Golf ball size hail on that one. In Nebraska, south of Bedford, we've got golf ball size hail coming into Logan and Thompson counties. And then probably one of our stronger storms right now, though, is going through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania currently. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. All these cameras, none of these cameras are working.
For today.
Ain't a single one of them working.
None of the cams are working, huh?
But yeah, that's going to be dangerous. Get indoors and away from windows. Somebody out here in York or near Red Lion is saying the app and website is struggling to share my location. Well, I got it. And I also have a front porch correspondent sharing their live feed with me right now on the WeatherWise app in York. So this is right on top of where one of those little blips is starting to pop up. You can see it's not too crazy right now, but the storm that's forming on top of your house will go on to be a more severe storm, while another storm to your west will come up into your neck of the woods here in just a moment. But yeah, thank you for sharing this with me in the WeatherWise app right now. That's what it looks like out there near York from one of our official front porch correspondents. All right, it could have been back porch. I'm not sure. Baltimore, you guys need to, batten down those hatches. You got 38 minutes before the worst of the storm gets there. And again, that could be bringing about some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. They did issue a TMU severe thunderstorm warning for Bowie. That's for the blip that popped up in Landover, and that's now moving up towards Bowie. So this is what it looks like out there on the east side of Washington, D.C. You got some wind, you got some rain, but for the most part, we're all right.
The worst of this is in Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C. area right now.
Somebody out here in Bowie says, hearing the thunder now.
This one's coming beelining right towards
I'm hearing
Washington,
fighter aircraft flying above my apartment. Yeah. Yeah, you might hear that more than you hear actual thunder for a little bit anyways. Is it Bowie? Bowie? Okay.
Oh.
Noted. Noted.
Look at that beast of a storm. This one was just north of Washington, D.C.
Somebody says, are we not going to discuss the tornado on the ground in Connecticut right now?
Tornado on the ground? What?
Is there a tornado on the ground in Connecticut right now? If there is, you might be one of the only ones that knows about it because the National Weather Service doesn't. There is no tornado warning. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some storms out here, so we don't want to take we don't take anything lightly. But I don't see a whole lot of rotation there. But still, there is a dangerous storm coming down towards Durham, Middlesex, and New Haven counties. You guys all need to be taking shelter out there in Connecticut. There's another one right behind that too. It's going up towards New Britain.
On the ground in Connecticut.
I hope these storms knock the humidity down. Oh, they will. Another storm up here coming out of New York towards Torrington. It'll be there in 30 minutes or so. This one's rotating a little bit, but yeah, I don't think there's actually a tornado down with those.
Trying to figure out what's our best radar site for Connecticut.
So many trees and wires down in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of stuff happening in Pennsylvania.
These storms are rotating, but I don't know if there's a tornado.
This is a live view from State College, Pennsylvania. Of the storm coming through right now.
I mean, this one's definitely rotating, both of them. A 3D view of them.
Oh, so I was right the first time. It's Bowie? Daggone it.
Somebody just said there was a tornado on the ground in Connecticut, but I don't know if they're being joking or serious. I mean, there's rotation. Storms are rotating, but I don't know. See anything? All right,
somebody out here to the east of Harrisonburg or Harrisburg in Pennsylvania is sharing their live feed with us. Once again, this is what the dangerous storm, the considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning looks like as it approaches areas like Middletown, Pennsylvania, east of Harrisburg. So again, 70-mile-per-hour winds are going to be possible with this as it comes in. So make sure that you're getting indoors and away from windows and all that good stuff. But thanks for sharing that view with me.
Oh my goodness. That's a hail core.
Woodward County, Oklahoma is under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Probably what
and
somebody
so
thinks a tornado.
is Blaine, Dewey, and Major counties. This stuff out here in Oklahoma is really starting to get going.
This is most likely side lobe contamination. Somebody probably thought this was a tornado.
And there's some more flooding out there.
I mean, there could be one, but we don't have a tornado.
More flooding from Aiden's point of view out there in DuPage County, Illinois.
This might get tornado warned. I don't know. It could be side lobe contamination.
Dang, look at the road.
We have two areas
of
losses here in Connecticut.
Why can't I full screen it? Daggone it. That's out there in Will County, Illinois, too.
And it has a hook. We'll keep a close eye on this storm.
Lots of tree damage. Lots of videos like this of trees coming down and stuff. That was in Minnesota. That was in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
What's going on, DA?
We were looking at that storm on radar. One of the 50 active severe thunderstorm warnings that we had. I mean, this is crazy.
My goodness.
There's still people talking about cricks.
Oh, my goodness. That rain.
In the chat.
Holy, the winds. My goodness, that's evil.
Hey, language warning. I don't know if these guys say anything. I mean, it's hard not to let it loose in moments like this, but I got to hear this. This is actually nuts.
JP screen. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Where is the peaceful rainstorm at? My
Dude,
goodness, that is berserk.
that's crazy. That was on the
Holy
storm in
smokes.
Minnesota near
Holy
St.
smokes.
Cloud earlier.
That was insane.
Dude, that's pretty crazy. The
That
storms
was
in Minnesota are
crazy.
still pretty intense. The one coming down out of Hawley going down towards Pelican Rapids, it's got 60-mile-per-hour winds on it. Minneapolis, these storms will be working their way down towards you as well. We do have a considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning for Grant and Kay counties.
Oh, we got some wind.
And this is what it looks like in Blackwell, Oklahoma right now.
Turn right down just a hair.
That's not normal wind. I mean, it's definitely not like supernatural or anything. It's just, it is a lot of wind. Sometimes when you get a really bad storm, the wind will be worse than.
It looks like a normal Ohio day.
Trees behind us are bobbing and weaving.
You're bobbing and weaving.
Someone said there was a tornado in Connecticut, and I'm guessing they're thinking it's this storm. That's my best guess. The storm might be rotating. Then again, that could be side lobe contamination. I know we were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's eating
This dude sounds like a meteorologist. Once again, one of the first things we learned in digital meteorology school was sometimes the wind blows harder than others.
We always stream Ryan because we love him.
A lot of people don't know this.
There's some Scuddy Scuddington on this, but
There's some Scuddy Scuddington. And birch bark. Okay, so basically, Cool Road is out of service from.
Yeah, that storm's going down towards Cosmos right now in Minnesota. Coming back out to the full region, still got 50 active severe thunderstorm warnings. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Is everybody doing all right?
Look at all these power
looks
outages.
like the storm coming into Baltimore.
Turn him down for a second. I want to show you guys all these power outages we have right now. It is insane. We still have 301,000 power outages left from last night, from yesterday in southern Michigan from the big storms that came through. I cannot believe how many powers still. This was since yesterday, and it's been hot out. My goodness. And then today, on top of that, everything that's happened in Pennsylvania. Holy smokes. Storms just knocking out power left and right. 76,000 people have lost their households, have lost power. Jenny has 68,000 houses. Look at Maryland's in the red. 126,000 houses have lost power in Maryland. Unreal. Or New Jersey, I called it Maryland. Been crazy. I mean, these storms are. Max was talking about this big storm system that was going to be coming through. We only have a small, teeny tornado threat for today in Nebraska and a little bit of Oklahoma, but for our severes, though, we got a pretty large area of some nasty storm today. We got 2 areas in the orange here where it's supposed to be really bad. It's probably where we're going to see the most power outages. And then in the yellow, it's still pretty bad in the yellow. Like in the yellow, you're probably going to see up to 60-mile winds in the yellow areas and even worse in these orange areas. And this is our wind threat for the day. So you can kind of see, look, that's tomorrow. I'm sorry. This is today's wind. So look how bad the wind is supposed to be here in the Washington, D.C., New Jersey area. My goodness. Not good, not good. So they're expecting it to be pretty bad there today. Wild day of storms again. Day 2, continuing with what happened yesterday.
If you was prepared, okay? So, and you wouldn't had to have taken shelter underneath an overpass. So, we got to think about this stuff. Somebody, I don't know what this person's doing. But yeah, it looks like there is actually some hail out here in the Glen Burnie area. So, yeah, I would just recommend not taking shelter under an overpass. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
Set up another radar site. I want to see where all the chasers are at today.
Hootenanny, I believe our owl friend is okay. There are some storms that'll be moving in the owl's general direction. But we haven't seen the owl today. It's not been in the thing. So it's out doing, you know, honestly, I don't know where the owl is, but we'll keep an eye on it. There are storms coming. We got storms popping up out
Maryland.
here in Indiana and Illinois. Out here near Evansville, we've got a pretty decent storm that's popped up out here. And I've got a viewer sharing that with me in the WeatherWise app, and it looks like it's a pretty good downpour, but it's mostly below severe limits, so it's not too bad. Out here in Oklahoma, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning that goes all the way down to Ponca City. I was about to start making some shish kebabs on the Blackstone. Oof.
Got a lot of nasty storms in Maryland
that
right
moment
now.
when you're about to make some shish kebabs on the Blackstone, and then you get hit by a considerable severe thunderstorm warning.
This whole area,
one of the worst moments.
We're expecting 65 to 80 mile an hour winds here.
Hey, by the way, there is some rotation up here between Arkansas City and Granola. We'll have to watch that.
Kind of setting up the radars all over the place right now. Well, we just
Yeah, don't take shelter under overpasses. Also bully those people. Yes, we point and laugh. We shame them. We support bullying. The official statement from Ryan Hall, y'all. I support bullying.
Keep this radar up here. Let me move another one down there.
Oh, man.
Move this one to
Let's go. Yeah, we got a pretty good storm coming into Kingston right now. All this stuff that's like sliding down into Connecticut looks pretty significant, actually. So you guys definitely need to be indoors and away from windows.
Holy smokes. 75 mile an hour wind report in Charles.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, if you're the Kansas people, they've pronounced that Arkansas. They do not say Arkansas City. Most of them don't. Some of them do. It's debated, but yeah. Somebody says, I'm about to send you a video. I'm about to watch it.
We got more storms coming too.
Big tree down out there in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. Look at this. These storms in Pennsylvania are no joke.
My goodness.
And the ones in Indiana are also no joke. And look at the flooding in Illinois.
Basically, they're predicting up to 1.25 inches is what they're saying.
Dang.
I could take a look and see what kind of hail cores we have.
There's going to be all kinds of cool photo opportunities tonight. Where we have
the only place to see hail,
and there are, you know, fireworks displays going on at the same time. That's going to be some cool stuff.
It's a little bit of hail up here by
dang, y'all.
Palmyra.
Lots of wind damage out there. Make sure you're taking these considerable and destructive severe thunderstorm warnings very seriously, y'all. Somebody out here says AI keeps filtering my message. Well, stop sending inappropriate stuff. We did get a destructive damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning out here near Arkansas City. Not Arkansas City, Arkansas City. That's Cali County, Kansas, okay?
New Jersey.
Now, all this is coming down towards Ponca City, Pawhuska, and Bartlesville. Again, this is a part of our enhanced risk of severe weather.
This is where we're expecting to see rough storms, or yellow and orange.
Some of the strongest storms to be tonight, and that's where we're having them right now. Additionally, south and west of Washington, D.C., we still got a severe thunderstorm warning out here for Prince William County. Somebody in D.C. says, worst part is I don't know if it's thunder or fighter jets.
Yeah, so basically it's just a warning they have listed here. If you want to get a good weather app on your phone, this one is called WeatherWise. The guy we're watching here, Ryan Hall, he's the one that has had this made, and it's a free app. And you can pretty much come on here at any time, and you just look at the warning here, you click it. Basically tells us, yeah, this expires in 2 hours. 160 to 85 mile an hour hails up to 1.25 inches is what they're expecting, right? It's not guaranteed, but that's what they're expecting. And concerning heavy rainfall. Yeah, these are pretty much, these areas in the red are our most concerning areas right now for damaging winds, and hail, and just heavy rain. And we got a couple more areas all over the place. Like our storm chasers are out here where they're expecting to see tornadoes today. They're all the way out here in the Nebraska or Kansas, Oklahoma area. Brian, I don't even know how, Bryce Kent, I don't know how to say his name, but he's out here. And what's really cool about this app too is you can click on him. You can literally click on his name and it'll pull up his stream, which is really neat. So you can literally watch him on your phone app. Very useful little thing. He's out here chasing these storms where they do have a pretty good chance to produce a tornado today. Northern North Carolina. Let's go look. Nothing yet. There's a couple blips here and there, but nothing in North Carolina yet. I don't know if they were in our threat for the day. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance to get some rain in North Carolina, but it's mostly up in northern. I see a couple heavy rain showers there, possibly a thunderstorm.
Weather-wise and has cams, we are putting up 100 cameras across the United States, high-quality cameras, hundreds of feet in the air. And this is the 16th one of those.
Nice.
And it's capturing the formation of a thunderstorm right now.
That is awesome.
In Mississippi.
I'm
Just
glad he's putting all
imagine
these
how
cameras
useful
up.
this is going to be the next time there's a big tornado out there.
No problem. Stop in anytime. Let me go back to Maryland because I have a.
Somebody said, "Wait, that's legal?" I don't know. I just climbed up there and put the camera up.
We're watching for more. We're watching for more than just thunderstorms here. We're keeping an eye on the Maryland.
If you guys ever see me climbing a cell tower out next to where you live,
New Jersey area, more for
all right, and we'll get away with it. We'll be just fine.
In case we see a tornado spin up, we're watching all the velocities out here as well. There's a big old hail core right here by Lakeville. Just went through Lakeville. Big old monster hail core.
51 now.
It's probably one of the worst storms out right now. This thing's a big old mean storm.
All right, they did extend our severe thunderstorm warning out here in Pennsylvania over to Lebanon. Okay, so Lebanon, Pennsylvania, you guys have a 13 minutes before the storm gets to you. And then here's what we're looking at out there in Baltimore, Maryland with the storm coming in there. This is streamtimelive.com. Same people that do
Worcester, Massachusetts.
Not mistaken.
I'm going to have to pull up where that is. Give me just a second. I'll pull it up on Google Maps for you.
By the way, a lot of people out here in Arkansas City are tuning in. Looks like a pretty significant storm just went through. Now it's going to be going down towards Granola and Newkirk out here between Indianapolis. I'm sorry, whoa. Where did Indianapolis come from? Out here between Kansas and Oklahoma. Dang. Yeah, that was a big one. I don't know how I got Indianapolis out of that. But speaking of Indianapolis, we do have that former severe thunderstorm warning.
Border.
Now, just a special weather statement as it goes towards Indianapolis. It doesn't look like it's as strong of a storm anymore, but you still have a storm on the way.
Probably going to see some rain in North Worcester today at some point. Probably some nasty storms for sure. You got a bit of time though. Nothing at the moment, but I'm sure we're going to see some of these storms come towards you today.
Whoa. Another awesome look at a shelf cloud out there. This is in Williamson County, Illinois earlier. Crazy SLC looked like a sea creature. That's nuts. 55.
I'm not sure of all their sources of income.
Right now.
Some of them stream themselves. Some of them
Yeah,
get
so the
paid by
people
Ryan
in
Hall.
Washington, D.C. are apparently being told to evacuate.
Some get paid by weather stations.
Even though this is like the farthest away the storms have been. Like, why are we evacuating now? The storms are leaving. Like, there was definitely a storm much closer while they was flying around and like people's eating hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah, Washington, D.C.'s dodging a bullet right now. Like, there's storms everywhere but Washington, D.C. right now. Man, we just got so many severe warnings right now. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look
This
at
is what
this.
it looks like out
Oh my
there
goodness.
in
We got about 50 severe warnings right now.
Golden Beach
That is
in
insane.
Maryland with that severe thunderstorm. This is Benedict, Maryland,
Holy
with that
smokes.
severe thunderstorm coming in.
My goodness, look at how much that camera's shaking. Holy smokes.
What y'all's go to on the 4th of July? Hot dogs? Shish
Literally got
kebabs?
waves in a river. The river looks like a beach. Holy smokes. That is one heck of a storm. How you doing, JP? What's going on, Susan? Six miles. Is it you're trying to say north of DC?
Pizza? I feel like pizza is not a good. I don't think that pizza is what you should be having on the 4th of July.
I think this is the most thunderstorm warnings I've ever seen at one time before. That is unreal.
You know, you don't have to listen to me, obviously. You know, you don't have to.
I've never seen it
like
fill
what
the
I think,
entire
but
screen
that's my
before.
opinion. If you eat pizza on the 4th of July, that's. I don't agree with that. It doesn't like our morals don't align, I think.
Ones that are worse, though, are the severe C's and the severe D's. That's severe destructive and severe considerable. So these are the ones that are the worst, like the one in Oklahoma and Kansas right now. Those are the worst two storms we actually have happening right now, which is kind of far away from where seems like most of you guys are here in the East Coast. And we did it. We had some really bad storms in Minnesota today. That one guy sent in that video. Holy smokes, was it raining and blowing hard?
And don't get me wrong, I love pizza. It's just not a 4th of July Independence Day.
Been pouring for
kind of
30
food.
minutes.
I mean, I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
We
I
had
don't
a
make the
Subway.
rules, I just report
Is it
them,
flooded now?
okay? I'm the messenger. Don't hate the messenger or something.
This is our one severe destructive we have right now here. This is right on the border of Oklahoma and Kansas.
Dang. This is what it looks like out there south of Baltimore. This is the storm that's coming into Baltimore, Maryland right now.
Okay, so that's the one coming into Baltimore right now.
Yeah, hot dogs. I think hot dogs are probably the way to go, to be honest.
Yeah, this storm is rated for 80-mile-an-hour winds right now, and on the border of Kansas and Oklahoma.
I don't even like
heading
hot
towards
dogs.
Cedar Vale.
I like hot dogs a lot less than pizza, but I would much rather have a hot dog on the 4th of July than pizza. Why? Like, what even brought this up?
Melbourne, Boston, USA. Let me pull it up.
Imagine tuning into the weather and the guy's just sitting there talking about hot dogs. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, by the way, this storm coming out of Parkerfield, coming down towards Pawhuska in Oklahoma, this is actually a really dangerous and powerful storm. The one coming into Webb City and Shidler.
This is a good look of everything on the East Coast right here. Let me pull up your exact location.
80 miles per hour. Oh, I brought it up? I was the one that first brought up hot dogs? Really? Sure, Jan. I don't remember doing that.
Melbourne, Boston Street, MA. I'm assuming that's the area you're talking about. Are you in southern Boston? This is what it's showing me on Google Maps here. Just south of Boston here.
Somebody's gonna have to look back at the record there.
For hail on this one? Yep.
That the area you're concerned about. So we have a bunch of storms moving through Connecticut right now, kind of coming your way.
I said a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with tortillas. That sounds weird, but that's a better option than pizza.
I don't know if they're going to upgrade this for your area, but right now these are the worst of the storms. But you're most likely going to see some pretty nasty rain today. I don't know if the winds are going to be that bad.
Yeah, this big line of storms right here, this is going to end up being the event of the day, I think. This is going to come down towards Bartlesville, Tulsa later tonight.
You're
Tulsa,
right on
your
the border of the
fireworks
yellow and
might
the
be cooked.
green. It shouldn't be as bad in Boston as it is down in the DC area, hopefully, but we'll see. Right here, where we see the orange at, that's where we're going to see the worst of the storms. The yellow, still, you're probably going to see pretty heavy thunderstorms with 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Here's a shot from Florida, flying from Nashville to Pensacola. Cool storm to the west. That is very cool. That's a skinny little updraft, but a massive explosion of instability all the way up to the top there, flattening out. That's awesome.
He is in Boston? Okay.
I just want to be on a plane all the time, dude. This is so cool.
Got a little blip on you there.
I'm so jealous of pilots.
What's passing through, but there's nothing else for a while.
Rainbow
Hopefully
over storm clouds.
Stuff should be getting weaker by the time it gets out to Boston.
Will County, Illinois. Surprised cars could actually get up the street. It's never been this bad, they said.
My goodness, this storm is ravaging this area. These winds are insane. Look how bright these yellows are here. Holy smokes. What a mean storm out here in Oklahoma.
Whoa. Coming back
our radar site go out?
Again, our most strong storms right now are in Oklahoma, in Osage County, and then in Kansas up here. The storm coming out of Parkerfield is looking pretty nasty. Somebody out here says, I'm eating pizza right now with a Dr. Pepper. Okay, you're banned.
I think a radar site went out.
All right, how about that? Somebody in Pawnee says, do we need to watch this or are we good? I would definitely watch this. Anybody in Stillwater, Pawnee, Pawhuska, Bartlesville, all the way down to Tulsa, you guys are all in the path of the storm here. So definitely get ready for that. By the way, speaking of Oklahoma, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I went to a conference. Okay, I went to a conference put on
a little bit of
Kentucky
rotation
Phi,
here.
John
Connecticut.
Gills at Kentucky Phi. And it was a bunch of internet service provider owners that were there. And I talked about what I do. And I also talked to a bunch of people that own towers. And one of them is in Oklahoma. And I think we might actually have worked out something to where we're going to get a bunch of tower
Try Sterling,
cameras
VA again.
in
I think the radar went down in Sterling, VA.
Around,
it got hit by a storm.
McAllister.
We're not getting any updates.
Atoka, in places like this where we really need them. And some of them might even go up into Tulsa too. So like that's exciting.
Try Dover Air Force Base
down there, and also a lack of cameras.
I want to close that one down and
we did
reopen
get a
it.
wind report. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust was recorded up there about 14 minutes ago in Newkirk.
Storms are just huge. I'll show you how big these storms are. These are the ones out here in New York, heading into Connecticut. This thing is going all the way up to 60,000 feet. Big old mean windy thunderstorms. They got everything and the hail and all that good stuff. Hopefully it's not too bad of a 4th of July for you guys. I mean, the power outages have been looking pretty rough.
That's what's going on right now. Again, the Washington, D.C., the festival out here.
Yesterday, we had a really bad storm come through southern Michigan, and we were up to 500,000 power outages yesterday afternoon, and there's still 300,000 houses without power in Michigan. So it's been brutal with these storms the last 2 days, and we're seeing the same pattern happen over here. Northern VA's lost a lot of houses, lost power in northern VA. Pennsylvania, it's scattered all over. A lot of power outages in PA. Then New Jersey is looking rough as well. 123,000 houses lost power out in New Jersey. So these storms are definitely doing some damage, knocking down lots of trees, power lines and whatnot, and causing quite a disturbance today. Especially when it's a national holiday. It's pretty rough. Central New Jersey. We'll have to look on the global radar because our current scans are down in New Jersey for some reason. I mean, you guys are on deck. We got this whole line of
Yeah,
storms coming
Maryland's
through the
traffic
area.
cameras could be better. They could be better. Hope
Looks
the
like
ghosts at
there's
the haunted library are okay.
little less instability in New Jersey, so it looks like these storms should hopefully calm down a little bit by the time
me
they get
too.
there.
I think that they're fine though.
They're
Yeah,
coming
there
your
was
way.
a little bit of a storm that went through earlier, but yeah, no big deal. There are some storms approaching our friend Hootenanny, but Hootenanny ain't even in the box today, so I don't know where Hootenanny is, to be honest with you.
I think most of Connecticut's going to get hit by a storm almost guaranteed today. It's just how bad is it going to be? Like once you get halfway through Connecticut,
Ryan,
the
by the
instability
way,
kind of
not
weakens a
sure
little
if
bit.
you caught
Hopefully
this
the
yet,
storms
Ryan.
aren't as bad.
NWS just logged a flash flood rescue in Washington County, Pennsylvania. Drivers still trapped in a vehicle on flooded Old Route 71 in Fallow.
So right here, our threat for Connecticut right now is they're expecting winds from 55 all the way up to 70 miles an hour and hail maximum size 1.25 inches for Connecticut.
LSR, flash flood rescue in Fallowfield Township, Washington County, PA. Driver trapped in
You're in your
vehicle on
apartment
Old Route
rooftop.
71,
That's awesome.
Fire department in
Hopefully it's not storming there though.
Okay, you definitely got your point across. Thank you.
This is kind of the one storm I've been watching here in northern Connecticut. This one has a little bit of rotation
longest
on it.
possible way to say, hey, look at this storm report. There's a flood
Got to see
going
this
on
area
south
of
of Pittsburgh.
rotation, a little bit of a hook
The
on it.
vehicle is stuck in a flooded roadway with a driver still inside on Old Route 71. So this is some flash flooding that's happening down here near Bentleyville, south of Pittsburgh,
Heading right into Torrington.
Pennsylvania. So yeah, we've got some big time flooding going on out here, y'all. We do have some storms up here in northern New Jersey as well. These will be moving down towards New York City here before too long. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for New York and surrounding areas.
It's on its way to New Jersey. You got probably
4 hours, y'all.
Oh no, let me see how fast these storms are moving. Let me see if the radar's working down there, the local radars in New Jersey yet. Try to reconnect to them.
Yeah, Baltimore's getting hit pretty good here. This is a considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning now.
I think the storm
Somebody
took
said the
out
thunder
this
has been
radar.
nonstop. This is actually a really intense storm coming into Baltimore, Maryland right now.
Should be able to see. Let me click one of these. It'll tell us how fast they're moving. So they're moving northwest at 45 miles an hour.
Dang.
So
this is what it looks like just south of Baltimore.
I'm not sure how many miles he got, but probably in the next hour or so, they're probably going to make it to New Jersey.
Dang, we've lost a lot of these too.
Yeah, see, a lot of the cams are going out too. We're losing a lot of power. And like I said, this radar site just got hit. So we're basically using satellite radar just for this area right here. The local radar near Washington, D.C. is currently out.
There was a hail report, 0.75 inch hail out there near Glen Burnie.
We still have all the warnings, but we don't have any data on our radar right now.
So yeah, you guys need to be getting ready for 70 mile per hour winds in Baltimore.
Albany, New York radar is still
Look
working.
up the permanent camera located on top of the Washington Monument. You can see the storm rolling in. Is there a permanent camera? I didn't know about that. We got this one. It looks like there's still a bunch of people out there. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that people?
Very low tornado threat over here on the East Coast, though. So I wouldn't be too concerned about tornadoes. Just mainly, yeah, big winds and hail. So make sure you get everything picked up from outside.
Oh, the camera
inside.
on the monument is something that we can't show.
Park your cars in the garage if you can.
Something we can't show, y'all. It's copywritten.
I feel like DC's dodging a bullet right now, though. All the storms are right around DC, but not on top of it.
It is copyright.
Date, it's the 4th of July, man. Are you serious? Is that a serious question? Come on now. Everybody knows it's the 4th of July. Look at that. Washington, D.C. is completely surrounded by severe thunderstorms, but it's nice and clear there for now.
Yeah, there's some very intense winds coming into Baltimore right now.
Yeah, big nasty winds. 55 to 70 mile per hour winds coming into Baltimore. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you right here. I'm using multiple apps. I'm on an actual PC computer is what I'm streaming from, but this one is free right here. You can get this app on your phone. This is called WeatherWise. Our guy Ryan Hall up here, he is the one that owns this app. He has people working on this building. It's the best weather app right now, so it's 100% free. You can pay for upgrades, but this one you can get on your phone. It's super nice and useful. The one I'm using right here, this is GR2 Analyst. This is for PC only. This is
So
the one
they
that all
did
the
just issue
weather
a new
stations
severe
use.
thunderstorm warning for Baltimore, and it goes even past Baltimore now into Tucson or Towson and Bel Air. Still 70 mile per hour winds, considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning. That's what we've got. I've got a back porch, front porch correspondent out here in the area, giving us a live view from their front yard right now. So this is what it looks like out there in Baltimore. You can see the skies are darkening and the wind is mostly calm, but it's starting to pick up.
This area in Pleasant Valley is looking pretty concerning. They're probably going to see some really nasty winds there.
This is what we've got coming.
North of Poughkeepsie.
A very significant storm with hail.
Really nasty winds. They might see
winds.
100 mile an hour wind gusts right in here near Poughkeepsie, possibly. Without
and whatever's going on here. What in the world's this?
Yeah, the power outages are unreal right now, guys. I'm sorry.
Big time.
It's going to be a rough day in the power outage department. We just looked at it here not too long ago, but if I go back
both ways
out,
are closed. They're rerouting people onto this exit right here. Like both sides of I-97 are completely closed off. Must have been a big accident.
44,000 houses have lost power in Maryland so far. 125,000 in New Jersey. Doesn't look like southern New Jersey's been hit that bad, but northern New Jersey's been hit really bad. And again, Michigan, this isn't even for today. Up here in Michigan, it looks like they restored power to half of the people that lost yesterday. It was up to 500,000 houses lost power yesterday. Just from a line of storms that came through, it just obliterated everything yesterday. It was rough.
If you're just now tuning in, this is what it looks like out here south of Baltimore, where we do have a considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm coming in right now. This is going to be coming into the, right into downtown Baltimore, but it's also going to be hitting Middle River, Essex, Dundalk, Edgemere, and all these places, all the way up there towards Towson, Timonium, Kearney, Long Green, Kingsville. We're talking about 70 mile per hour winds.
The hail sizes change so rapidly. Like our latest recording here is a 0.75 inch hail in Ani Arundel. Not quite sure how to say that, but we get a lot of hail reports. It varies. It really does vary depending on the storm, because sometimes we'll have a big or a big hail core and it'll drop it all, then it reforms it, and so it's really hard to say. The hail sizes change rapidly. This storm's building up a bunch of hail again. We have 2.09 inch hail recorded here in this storm coming into Torrington and Litchfield. So this is one of the worst storms I've been looking at here. The one that's in northern Connecticut.
Yeah, so the storm that's caused this mess is moving up towards Towson. All right, this camera is north of Glen Burnie. It's right there near Ferndale. And, the worst of the storm is now past this camera's location, and it's moving up into, again, the South Baltimore area.
Got another monster hail core right here by Hyde Park, Pleasant Valley. It's calling for 2.65 inch size hail here. That's ridiculous. So big. Tennis ball size. Coming into Pleasant Valley. And you see on our latest scan, that hail core got even bigger. So
So yeah,
Pleasant
that's what's
Valley,
coming
get
up into
ready. It's
Baltimore right
coming
now.
right
Make sure you
towards
guys are indoors and away from windows. This is going to be an extremely powerful storm. It could knock out the power for a lot of people. So
Not
we're
like
concerned
that.
about you guys out there between Baltimore and
I'll show
Middle
you right
River.
here. This storm right here is probably the nastiest storm we have going right now on the East Coast. You see right here where we have all these velocities in the front end of the storm. That's where it's basically rolling over top of itself here in the front of the storm. It's just multiplying the wind speed. So you might see up to 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts here on the front of this storm. So it's pretty brutal. Not only that, we got a monster hail core right past the winds too. So this is probably one of our most concerning looking storms right now. It's coming into Connecticut, still in New York. And check that area. We're probably going to see a lot of power outages in that area.
On the East Coast, that could change. Of course, our enhanced risk over here in Kansas and Oklahoma is starting to flare up. So we'll be talking a lot about that too. York and Lancaster out here in Pennsylvania are under a severe thunderstorm warning as well. And that's going to go on for 27 more minutes. Hartford, Connecticut is under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Just the average wind
Look at
speeds
that.
are about 70 miles an hour in this storm.
Would
too,
you
as
look
well.
at that?
Not even counting these areas where I said
Somebody
it looks
says
like
they're
it's
hearing
much
thunder.
worse. Just right here by Pleasant Valley and Poughkeepsie.
Man, how many 4th of July celebrations are going to be impacted by this, I wonder? By the way, we got another back porch, front yard correspondent in the WeatherWise app sharing their stream with me right now, showing the wind picking up out there near Parkville in Baltimore City, Maryland. Look at this. The wind is really starting to pick up there. Thank you so much for sharing this with me.
Where'd the video go? I don't know why we don't have any radar coverage locally here right now. I don't know why it's messing up so bad. I think we just lost a lot of power in this area. I can only use the satellite radar right now in downtown DC area.
Glen Burnie is still crazy. The streets are like streams. Yeah, it's been raining there
Let's
for
try
a while.
Wakefield,
How
Virginia.
much
See if
rain
this
have we
one
had?
works.
Well, in a very short period of time, we picked up over 2 inches of rain. In a very short period of time, we picked over 2 inches of rain, maybe even a little bit more than that in some areas. And it's not done yet. We also had a 58-mile-per-hour wind gust and almost 1 inch in diameter hail. And then this storm's moving up towards Baltimore. And again, here's our backyard correspondent here in the Baltimore City area, showing those darkening clouds coming in.
All of
Up
Baltimore
to
and
70 mile per hour
south of
winds could
Baltimore.
be possible here. So whenever that wind starts going, you're going to want to get indoors and away from windows. Thank you so much for this view, though. And yeah, so where some of the heaviest rain happened, that's where
Ryan Hall. This is Ryan Hall up
that's
top.
where
Yes,
this is.
Ryan Hall, y'all. He's
So
the
I
one that
wonder if
makes this
is
app
water
here.
related, because I don't know if a car accident they would close all lanes in both directions. I wonder if there's like water going over the road or like a tree down or something. I don't know.
My goodness, these storms are nasty. This is the storm back out in Oklahoma. Oklahoma and Kansas. This is the
buckled?
one severe destructive we have. I don't know why this one has a higher rating than one in Connecticut, because the one in Connecticut looks worse than this. I'm not gonna lie. But they are getting up to 80-mile-an-hour winds out here in Kansas and Oklahoma. I'm sure the storm's probably bigger, but
Yeah, there's not an official
see, these things are
LSR
massive
report on
out
this.
here
You
in the
guys finding this
Midwest.
from Waze?
Big old storms out here.
Oh, this is a good test for Y'allbot. Y'allbot. Hey,
We do
take
have a
look
small
at
chance for
the
tornadoes
video.
out
You see
here.
what's going on here?
What did he ask y'all about? I missed it. Not talking.
I'm guessing that's a yes.
Yes. You can barely see the road. That's a slow down now camera, not a keep cruising camera.
Okay, look at the details of where it is and then use your terminal to do research and try to figure out what's going on here. They've got the road blocked. I-97 north of Maryland 648. Come back to me whenever you figure it out.
Feel like they really should upgrade these to severe destructive out here because this one is just a absolute monster right now.
Okay, thank you.
On it. I'll come back when the terminal finishes.
I don't know if we have any cams in that area.
Let's see if it's worth 2 cents. Let's see if it's worth 2 cents, y'all.
Got one up in Allentown. Let me pull up our where's the hail in Connecticut? Mostly up here in this storm east of
Well, we definitely
Hartford,
can't
and then
see
these storms
nothing.
these quite aren't hit Connecticut
Can't
yet, but they
figure it
will
out
be
with
soon.
our eyes.
Really
That's
don't
for
see
daggone
much hail
sure.
in these down by Middletown and Hartford yet.
But yeah, whatever caused that is moving up into downtown Baltimore right now. And we still have some big storms floating around Washington, D.C. This is what it looks like out there right now.
I don't see much hail down in Baltimore, Glen Burnie area either right now.
Yeah, it's
Just really
probably
heavy
down power
thunderstorms.
lines. That makes a lot of sense.
I want to check this area though on the power outages near Poughkeepsie. It's right on the eastern southern tip of New York. This is the area where the really bad area is. 3,200 houses just lost power
You figured
recently.
it out.
1,400 in Columbia
Ryan, I've
County.
got
We're
some
going to keep an
findings
eye on
from
this
the
area.
I-97 and MD-648 incident research. Do you want them?
Yeah.
This one's just ramped up recently. We usually get the updates in on the power
Let
outages
me
every
pull up the
15, 30
terminal
minutes.
results so we stay grounded in the actual findings. Short version, the big confirmed I-97 problem was a heat-caused pavement buckle near the Brightview Drive overpass, with repairs finished and northbound lanes reopened as of July 4th. It's not a crash story. One more thing, that confirmed buckle zone is around exits 10 to 12, south of MD 648.
A heat buckle?
What's a heat buckle? Never heard of heat buckle.
Yeah. Concrete expands in extreme heat, and that section buckled upward across lanes.
What?
It's boring physics causing loud traffic misery.
All right, thank you. I feel like there could be something like that going on here or nearby, but I also feel like this. I don't know. I feel like this has got to be related to the storm in some way, right? So maybe the bot isn't ready.
Frederick
For
area,
deep
I mean, it
research
doesn't look
yet.
as bad as the rest areas, but it
definitely
could
got
be
us
pretty
closer
windy
than our
there.
eyes would have gotten
No
us.
big hail or anything like that coming towards
For
Frederick.
sure.
But you're definitely going to see some rain.
Again, this is what it
possibly
looks like
some
in Baltimore
thunderstorms.
right now. The buckle was from yesterday. I understand that, but
buckle's
like,
from
wouldn't-
yesterday.
like that doesn't mean that it would be 100% fixed today, though, right?
We got kind of a hail core forming up down here by Middletown area here, southeast of it, going towards Higganum and Moodus. This hail core is getting huge here, just east of Torrington. Monster hail
Chat
core.
is like the
2
worst
point-
place to try to get info.
Oh
Somebody's
my
like, hey,
goodness,
listen, I live
3.5
there,
inch size hail.
and it's power
east
lines
of
down. Somebody else says, I'm
Torrington.
literally in traffic right now, and it's because
Not
of the heat
good.
buckle. Somebody said, I'm literally one of the cops that is stopping traffic, and it's because of power lines.
I believe 3.5 inch is about the size of a baseball. So yeah, this is literally one of the
So,
worst storms we have right now.
hey,
It's
listen.
just east of Torrington,
You'll hear it here first.
on the east side of
I
Torrington.
don't know if you'll hear the right thing, but you will hear it here first. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what caused it, right? It's the road's closed, okay? And it was, it's probably storm related. And that storm's moving into Baltimore right now.
Again, I was telling you, this area right in here, this front line going into Hillside Lake, really strong winds. I'd say up to 80, 90 mile an hour, maybe 100 mile an hour gust of winds here on the front side of this storm. for a brief moment. It's just really ramping there.
That's the point I'm trying to get across, okay? That's the point I'm trying to get across. Get indoors and away from windows and stay off the roads. There's no need. There's no point in going to Wendy's. Right now, there's no point in it.
I don't know what's going on down here in the DC area.
Checking
None of
back
the
in with some
radars
of our
are
other
connecting
storms. We do
down
have a
there.
strong storm going into Lancaster out here in Pennsylvania. That's going to be going on for another hour and 18 minutes. Our strongest storm now is back here in Oklahoma, still absolutely cranking with the winds going into Pawhuska here soon. So you guys need to be getting indoors and away from windows as well.
It's like we're going to get a small little break from these storms while they go out to the
Ooh,
water
look at
for a
that
little
shelf.
bit. But they're coming into Delaware right after that.
Oh, look at that shelf. Power lines down on 97. That makes the most sense to me. So I said, I am literally the road. I got hot. Sorry. Now that's the, I don't know how we could argue with that. The road is literally chatting with us right now.
All these storms down here by Richmond, all the way up to
This is coming right for the Pizza Hut.
Spotsylvania courthouse. They're rating these for up to 65 to 80 mile an hour winds coming through here eastbound.
Ooh, here's one of those cool
almost to
outflow
I-95.
boundaries. You remember how we saw the explosion ring earlier, the shockwave from that storm down in Memphis? This is one of those. This one is in Pennsylvania, though. Brian, thanks so much for sending that to us. You got
DC's
trees
catching
down
a
out
little
the
break
wazoo
here
out there
for
in
a brief
Frederick County,
moment.
Maryland. Mammatus clouds out the wazoo as well. This is some of the storms coming through Oklahoma. Big tree down in Posey County, Indiana.
These areas
we
just got
severe
hit
weather,
north and south of DC.
all over the place out there today.
So they're catching a small break now. We do have another thunderstorm back here by Stafford.
If you've got a picture or a video that you want to share with us, you can do that over on ryanhallyall.com/submit. Well, we can at least see now.
My goodness, this hail core is getting so big up here.
Looks like the
by
rain
Torrington.
stopped here.
Yeah. Know anybody here? Call them. South of
Will we have our
Collinsville,
fireworks ruined
east of
tonight?
Torrington.
A lot of you
Let them know.
probably will,
Huge hail's coming.
I don't know
up
if
to
all of
3
you
inch
will, obviously.
hail.
Obviously, I don't know everything. And also, it depends on exactly where you are.
Big old monster hail are coming through.
Hyper King says, I would love to get me some Jimmy John's right now.
Jimmy John's.
Everyone stay safe tonight and don't do nothing stupid. Also, amazing stream, Ryan. Hey, Hyper King, thank you for the very generous super chat and for the consistent support. You should get you some Jimmy John's, son. Order you a sandwich.
Lancaster
Order you a
City.
Pepe. Order you whatever it is you want, son.
Heck, I just wish our radars
It's
would
the 4th.
start working down in DC again. Taking a look back out in
Wow, this is what it
Oklahoma
looks like
again.
out there north and east of
Kansas.
Lancaster in Pennsylvania right now as that severe thunderstorm comes in.
We might see a tornado
My
warning out here in
favorite-
Oklahoma and Kansas today.
My favorite sandwich from Jimmy John's has got to be,
Holy smokes. Look at all this hail in Billings.
man, I really like the Vito. But here recently I've been having the turkey. I don't know if I don't know what the name of it is. It's just like a turkey sandwich. But the Vito is the way to go. If you add mayo, I like
crazy.
I like the Vito.
Crazy how
West
big
Earl
these storms
Township,
are out in the
Pennsylvania.
middle
Look,
of
they're
Midwest.
getting absolutely plumb smack right now. This is the storm coming out of Lancaster. Turkey Tom. Yeah, Turkey Tom.
It's the storm coming out of Lancaster. I can't see nothing. It's raining so hard. West Earl Township, PA. Hammer shaking, the wind's
Dang, this might be
blowing.
one of the more intense storms we've seen on traffic camera today. What is that, Jared? Suggest that one if you don't care. Oh, okay, you already did. Again, what we're looking at right here is out here near Lancaster. So that's going to be what is ultimately moving towards Philadelphia.
But that was a cam of this
Got
one that I
another,
said was absolutely tearing
view down
things
here near
up. a bit.
Landover.
So that cam was actually the storm I was talking about that looks the worst. Yeah, I mean, and it still looks really bad.
Traffic backed up due to apparently power
This
lines
might be a
down.
spin up tornado we're having right here.
So this is another thing that causes confusion. You've got a bunch of different scenes
little
like
hook
this
right here.
across
You can see how
Maryland,
it
and somebody will say that, oh, well,
resonates
this
down
one's
in
because
here.
the
We got
road
an area
buckled, this
rotation.
one's
There might
because
be a
power
little
lines are down.
spin up tornado
Well,
happening
like, you know, the thing is,
just east of
we've
Hillside
got a
Lake and
strong
Hopewell
storm coming
Junction.
in. Well, it's actually now moving through Baltimore, and it's moving out of Baltimore up towards Towson, Edgewood. You guys need to be getting ready for stuff like this, okay? Power could go out, roads could be blocked. This is the real deal. So a lot of people are saying there's loud thunder in Owensboro, Kentucky right now.
Goodness. Big mean storms.
554 Weathersfield Avenue, 3 apartment 201. The water problem. Gonna be on fire dispatch.
Why they usually don't tornado warn those. That spin up happened just as fast as it fell apart. Saw for like one scan there, we had a real tight little velocity couple right there with really high signatures with the hook. And then the next scan, it's gone.
Someone order this man some Jimmy Jones.
Hey, Jones.
I'm still not hungry.
Really have no idea what's going on here with these radar sites down here.
Well, it's very hard to see
Try Pittsburgh.
because the camera's like 240p. Brother, you're supposed to be enjoying the 4th. Brother, I am. I am enjoying the heck out of the 4th.
There we
right now.
go.
This is fun.
KWLX is
We're
finally
tracking storms across the country.
connecting for us.
And if I stay on the air, I'm going to be able to see all of your all's fireworks displays, because I know my backyard correspondents are going to be sharing their live feeds with me in the WeatherWise app. And we'll just be able to tune in like this in every single town across the United States.
Now we can take a close look at these storms here that just went through Baltimore.
And by the way, I spent yesterday with the family doing our own
Take a look at big 3D
celebration.
view of this thing.
We do.
Heck, they got
we do
flash flood
fireworks
warnings
here on
all
the
over the
3rd
place,
for
too.
some reason in my town. So we got that out of our system.
Callers now reporting looks like they're going down to Harrington Harbor.
Dang. Traffic's just
3D
backed
image.
up everywhere in Maryland.
Yeah, this is the big storm that just came through Baltimore here.
Yeah, I don't have any vehicles trapped underneath power lines at this location, but it looks like there's something further up the road. We do have primaries down blocking the roadway here. Roger, primaries down blocking.
Hey, no problem, TC San Fran. Thanks for stopping in.
Somebody said that this is so the theories are we've got the roads buckled due to heat, we got power lines down, we got a bridge down. Somebody else just said that they're also in traffic and it's because Taylor Swift shut down the road. So that's another
Taylor
legitimate
Swift shut down the
potential
road.
situation that we're dealing with. Important situation from Salute to America, immediate evacuation.
The evacuation to Salute to America. Holy smokes.
So Washington, D.C. is not looking good. Dude, that's crazy because I'm telling you, this is the least stormy Washington, D.C. has been all day. They're in the least threat
Yeah.
that they've been in all day.
There's actually no rain in Washington, D.C.
Like-
for now.
Like,
For
just
now.
go ahead and start eating
For
hot
now.
dogs, whatever it is you're going to do. Like, it'll be fine.
Just for now. We got all these storms that are going to be coming through here
Like literally
soon. So.
all the weather is past Washington, D.C. now. Look at this. It might rain a little bit if this stuff comes up, but like all the stuff literally just skipped over Washington.
I mean, Delaware's on deck. We'll see how bad these storms are once they get across the water.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
still going to be
Owensboro,
Maryland
you guys
for
have got a
little
good
bit.
storm that's popped up there. My power is out. Somebody said their power is out in Owensboro.
Oh,
So we've
let's
got a
check the
big
power
meaty
outages
storm
again
out
now
here
that
in
he said
Spencer
that.
and Davies counties.
Power outages. Where did I put it? Where is my power outage page? I lost it. Is this it? Here it is, I think. Yep.
It's not severe, according to the National Weather Service, but it could be getting there.
You haven't got any
Ooh.
updates yet.
Uh-oh. I just heard thunder. Oh my gosh, I got my very own blip, y'all.
It's got its own blip.
Oh my gosh, and my tower camera
Aw.
is pointing right at it. Wow, we got such a good view of it.
Oh, we just got an update. I just seen an update. So there's 6,000 houses now that have lost power in Ulster County.
Oh, my PTZ controls are failing. Oh wait, yeah, it's failing. Why?
Let's check the Baltimore area. I want to see how much damage is done down
I've got
in
it to where I
Baltimore.
can move this camera in my app here, but it's failing. I have to go into a different website and fix it. I've got a different cam though.
A little hard to click the area though. So little. All right,
Oh
so
wow.
nine
Yeah,
houses.
this is what it looks like in my town, y'all.
9,000 houses lost power in Anne Arundel County. Looks like this county got it the worst.
So yeah, I've got a little
Culver
blip down here.
County,
I just heard a big
9,000
crack
as well.
of thunder right outside of the weather house. So literally everywhere it's
1,000 in
storming.
Carroll.
Hartford, Connecticut, you guys are about to get another one too.
believe
60 mile per hour
Baltimore
winds, 1.25 inch hail coming in
is
right
in
now.
Baltimore County. 6,600 houses lost power in Baltimore County.
Taylor Swift's in New York City and literally had the road shut down by Madison Square Garden since Thursday. Really? Is that real?
So it's real. Taylor Swift really did do it, huh? So everybody's on deck right here. Anybody that's in Maryland, Cambridge,
Hey, yo, look at this.
Easton, you guys are on deck. These storms are coming
Got a little
across
bit
the
of
water. Going to hit
rotation
you
on
here
this storm
shortly.
out here between East Fishkill and New Milford.
Now these storms aren't
Wow, that's
horrible.
legit too. It's not.
They're only rated up to 60 mile an
Yeah,
hour
you
wind
might
gusts. I
actually
mean,
get a
that's still
tornado
pretty
warning
good.
on that. Look at that. WeatherWise Pro AI tornado detection's got a 79% on there. That's pretty impressive.
Still going to be nasty. Hopefully, too many
This is
people don't lose
in
power at
New
60
York
mile
out
an
here
hour
in the
winds.
east of
But,
East Fishkill.
we'll see what happens.
This is what it looks like out there.
These storms though, are much worse a little further north, though. Up here in Connecticut, these storms are a bit more brutal. These are the worst storms we're looking at right now. Oh, my goodness. I think we had another little spin-up tornado happen right here again by Prawling. We got a
Shanna,
really tight velocity
Shanna, happy
cover right here
birthday
on top
tomorrow.
of
Thanks for
Pauling.
being here for 45 months. Can I
Holy
get a shout out
smokes.
for my birthday? It's tomorrow. Yes, happy birthday to Shanna. I hope I'm saying
can't
that
believe
right.
they
And
haven't
thank you so
tornado
much for
warned
being
us
here
yet.
for 45 months. Shanna, bits and pieces.
Looks really sloppy on radar, but
It could
NROD's
also
really
be
showing
Shayna.
velocity signatures here right on top of Pauling. Very good chance there was a little spin-up tornado that happened here.
Oh my gosh, it's raining here.
And when I say spin-up tornado, I'm talking maybe like 100 mile an hour gust of wind that happened right
Oh
over
my
here on
gosh, it's
top of
hailing
Pauling.
here. There's a little bit of hail hitting the roof. I can hear it.
Big storm that just went through Terryville, is just north of Bristol, and again we got like 2-inch size hail. It's saying 2.5 inch
From
size
this
hail
tiny little blip.
north end of Bristol. Yeah, and you see we had that big strong signature there, and it's gone now. Let's get that 100 mile an hour gust of wind, and it's gone 30 seconds later. That sure was a big blast. I'm sure a bunch of trees got knocked down in that. near
Guys,
Patterson.
we officially have weather at the weather house.
And Pauling. They really need to put a severe
Wow.
destructive on this storm, I think.
Look at
It's
this
still just a
little
considerable.
gully washer right here in the valley. That's something you don't see every day.
Johnstown, PA.
Once again, if you're just now tuning in, we do have 40 severe thunderstorm warnings across the United States. We're doing our best to keep up with all of them.
Yeah, let's go look at PA.
Some of
We
the
haven't really looked at
stronger
PA
storms
much,
out
and they
there
got
right
some bad
now
weather
are in
there.
Osage and Pawnee counties in Oklahoma. That's coming down towards Pawnee and Pawhuska. That'll also be racing down towards Tulsa eventually. Additionally, we've got a strong storm out here near Tologa and Oakwood, south and east of Woodward. By the way, Woodward's got a pretty good storm out there just to the south and west of town. You can see it very clearly from this Visit Woodward camera. Look at that.
Sunbury and Lewisburg's on
Dang.
deck. They're about to get hit by these big line of storms.
It doesn't seem like a whole lot of stuff happens in Woodward. Every time we've ever like pulled this camera up, it looks like the town is closed.
I want to get a closer look on PA though. We'll move one of the radars over there.
Did you guys hear that?
Pauling and
There's just a
Patterson area is still
big
looking
crack of
very
thunder.
concerning though. Huge winds.
Biggin.
Charles, Arlington, the westbound lane has 6 trees down on it.
All right, so it looks like these big storms made landfall on the other side of the water here in Maryland. Looks like Rock Hall's completely consumed by this storm at this point.
By the way, destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Litchfield and Dutchess. And again, we do have a area of rotation down here that honestly, if they haven't warned it yet, they probably just won't. But that probably deserves a precautionary tornado warning there for, you know, areas between New Milford and New Fairfield out here in Connecticut. The storm's about to hit and my neighbor is shooting off his sparklers and firecrackers. Oh no. Oh no.
These are the big storms.
Definitely
in
not
PA.
a time to be sparkling and firecracking right now. I wouldn't do it.
The big storms are about to hit Middleburg, coming through PA.
They just issued another destructive severe thunderstorm warning. This is the kind of storm warning that you want to take seriously, and you
Oh,
want
they
to
finally put the
shelter
destructive
from
on
it as
Connecticut.
if you're
That's
under
good.
a tornado warning.
So now we finally have the severe destructive
And
on
the
those storms I've
thunder
been talking
roars
about.
here at the weather house, y'all.
There we go. It's there. I told you this was the worst storm. They finally issued it. We officially now have a
Dude.
severe destructive warning for Connecticut.
Hold on, I gotta check in on
Much
the weather. I
needed,
gotta ask
because this
Ryan
is the
Halls
worst
what's going
storm of the
on.
day,
I
for
hear
sure.
thunder. It's crazy that this little blip can cause such a ruckus.
We'll go ahead and flash our
Sometimes you guys
destructive.
will be like, "Hey, can you check in on my area?" And I zoom in. I'm like,
You're
"This
here.
is it." But I get
Get
it.
prepared. It's coming.
This is plumb wild.
It's right on the border of New York and Connecticut right now. Torrington is about to get hit really hard again. Torrington just got hit, but there's a huge blast of wind coming. You can see this blue line right here. That blue line's guaranteed high wind speeds. And then down in here, it's looking really nasty. Having a bunch of little rippers happen here, left and right down here by Putnam Lake.
Dang!
Danbury's
My
pretty
trash
big.
cans just got blew over.
Hopefully that worst part of it goes north of Danbury. It looks really populated. But they're still going to get hit regardless.
I got a
by some
security
winds.
camera looking outside. They're literally blown over. Holy crap! We just lost power.
Lost power. Lost power in Kentucky? Holy smokes.
Are we still on the air?
Yep, you're still here.
We're still on the air. The generator and the Starlink worked.
Heck yeah.
Hey, y'all. I've
That is so
seen
crazy.
enough.
You just lost power.
I've seen enough. I'm y'all watching this. This
Y'all
is plumb
watching.
wild.
Oh,
There's a tree on the house in our first area.
this hail core is
It's
just
absolutely
massive here.
nuts.
Coming right into New Britain. New Britain and Kensington, you're on deck.
This is
Monster
knocking
hail
over
core
trash
coming through.
cans. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with my...
Up to 3.7 inch size hail. That is absolutely
Yeah, I'm on generator
ridiculous.
power right now.
That is insane. It's almost softball size hail, baseball to softball size hail, coming towards New Britain.
County. Medic 4-5. Medic 4-5. County.
Y'all watch out.
One scary looking storm right here.
County, go ahead.
And I believe this storm is in the
Dude, this
severe
is
destructive.
crazy. This is probably like one of the strongest storms we've had this year, and it's just that tiny little blip. So I can't imagine what this one's going to be like for you out there in New Milford.
Yeah,
You guys
Ryan
definitely
has
need to be
generator
getting indoors
backups.
away
I
from
do not.
windows. Big time push of damaging winds coming into New Fairfield right now.
I'm glad they finally put the severe destructive warning up here. They should be getting amber alerts in this area. Because this storm's
Could
no
you guys
joke.
hear the generator and stuff kick on whenever it did?
I didn't hear it.
This is why we say never underestimate a blip. And I can't play the song because I've lost it. My button doesn't work. I've got to put that up. You didn't hear it? That's awesome. So the generator kicked on. We didn't lose any connectivity.
That was awesome.
Lights stayed on. Everything, like there was a lot of noise there, but you guys didn't hear it? Awesome.
It's like a possible little brief spin up happening right here by Mount Pleasant.
I just got the WeatherWise notification for being under a y'all watch.
Tiny little notch. Green and yellow right there. Big blast of wind near Mount Pleasant with a hail core right behind it.
I ain't kidding. This is like the craziest storm that we've had over here.
Yeah, they well, tornado warnings, they will issue amber alerts on the phones. I think severe destructives issue amber alerts as well. The severe destructive is the highest level of a thunderstorm warning you can have.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that?
Show you all these thunderstorm warnings we have right now. Well, we only have like 30.
If
right
you
now.
if you guys aren't hearing any of this stuff, this is so like that probably doesn't make any sense.
It's like a
I'm not
regular
kidding. I think
severe
lightning
warning,
just
the
struck the
SVR.
hill next to my house.
The regular thunderstorm warning is just an SVR. That's usually generally, just, lots of thunder, possible hail, up to 60-mile-an-hour winds. And then when they go up higher here to the SVRC, that's severe considerable. That's when they usually say 70-mile-an-hour plus winds, lots of nasty hail. Then the absolute worst, which is the highest rating, gets severe destructive. And this is like 80-plus mile-an-hour winds, monster hail. And we have 2 of them in Connecticut right now. So I think they may. I don't know if we have anybody inside the severe destructive. I think they do issue the amber alerts for those. Because they can't, severe destructive can be life threatening. If you're caught outside and you get hit by, baseball, softball size hail, you can get seriously injured or killed. So that's why I think they might do the amber alerts with them. You can clearly see it too. You see the area where the lines are really bold and black. That's our severe destructives right there.
That was probably the closest I've been to lightning in a very long time. Hey, listen, I'm not scared. I'm prepared. That's what it's all about. Middlesex and New London counties in Connecticut, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, Connecticut is our area of most concern right now. That's why I'm watching it so closely.
The thunder is plumb wild.
I'm hoping these storms die down as they make it towards the end of Connecticut, but we will see. This one is still inside of our severe destructive. It still has humongous hail.
By the way, I've got a backyard correspondent out here. Oh, I had one. But
Yeah,
they stopped sharing their feed. Somebody had a really good view of the storm coming in up here near Bel Air.
Up to
Oh, wait, they're
softball
back.
size hail coming into New Britain right now. This big hail core. Literally moving right through New Britain.
So this is what it looks like out there near Aberdeen in Maryland as the storm comes in.
Yeah, see, I mean, it don't look too bad in Maryland. I mean, it's definitely
Okay,
windy.
you guys hear? Did you
raining.
guys hear that one? That
Oh,
was
he
the
didn't
power
play it
coming
that
back
long.
on, I think.
I'll
Or it
connect
just
back
went
down
off
to
again or
Maryland real
something.
quick. We were looking at the
Honestly, I
storm
have
out in
no idea
PA.
what's going on. All I know is that some of the loudest noises I've heard in years are happening all around me. And it's probably kind of awkward for you guys because you can't hear them. And I'm sitting here like...
Yeah, we have normal
the rain
thunderstorm
will,
warnings in Maryland right
the
now.
rain will be a welcome break from this heat. Yeah, for sure.
Really don't have any hail out here either, which is good. And if we do have any hail, it's probably going to be penny-sized hail or smaller. I just don't see any hail course on these storms right now. There's a little bit of hail down here by Centerville. Not much, though.
Again, this is what it looks like out there north and east of Baltimore with that big storm coming in. A live view from a backyard warrior here.
It's by
I keep
Bel Air
losing
and
connection
Maryland.
with him, though. That's
north
actually
of
going to be a
Lake,
really intense part of the storm,
Ocean.
too. It's going right towards you. Hopefully the person that owns that camera is not, like, holding on to it, because this is what you've got coming for you. Look at this. Massive storm coming down Riverside, Maryland right now.
Oh, my. Yeah, well, it's really hard to see, but it's definitely raining. The wind's blowing. That camera's shaking pretty good.
The scanner feed isn't the reason why you can't see it, can't hear it. Anytime I talk, it ducks. Anytime any audio comes through this microphone, the volume of the scanner goes down. It's only whenever I'm not talking and when there's no sound coming through my microphone that you can even hear the scanner.
New Jersey. It's hard to say what's going to happen in New Jersey.
Some people do.
It's on its way.
Like the scanner sound. I've got to have it though. I like listening to it. Situational awareness.
According to our forecast, it's supposed to be less severe by the time it gets to New Jersey, but it's probably still going to be a severe thunderstorm. But it's on its way to New Jersey. Let me pull up our big map again.
Yeah, so this is the storm coming up towards Aberdeen right now. And how do you guys say this? Havre de Grace? Oh my gosh, another big thunder boomer.
We will see. I mean, you're definitely going to get hit by some storms in New Jersey. I just don't know how bad it's going to be.
I'm being serious. I couldn't tell you the last time we've had thunder this loud.
See how it's rated for a heavy rainfall here.
Blip.
So things are supposed to calm down
cams
past Wilmington and Norristown.
I'm going to turn off the auto rotate on my camera.
We will see.
I think that's why it's like pointing at the tower right now.
I mean, we have severe destructive on these storms right now in Connecticut. I mean, I don't know if they're going to extend this warning, but the worst storms are in Connecticut right now. These are our worst storms that we're paying attention to right now.
All right, I'm going to move it now.
We're watching these closely. So the hail core in New Britain looks like it's gotten a little smaller, but don't let that fool you. We still have up to 2.5 inch size hail in New Britain. Looks like it's dropping most of it, not forming more at this point, but we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, this is coming right towards you, and it honestly looks very, very intense.
We actually have hail
need to be
indoors
here and away from windows up here. This is going to be a very dangerous storm for y'all. Coming
Golf
back down
ball
here
size
to
hail
my old Kentucky home. I've got people checking in now. Let's go. Yeah, this is crazy. This is like
Hartford as well.
One of the craziest storms we've had. Got my y'all watch. Good thing I didn't go to Pikeville for the fireworks. The lightning with this is absolutely plumb wild, y'all.
How you doing, Ebony Chainsaw?
And yeah, I moved the camera to where you can actually see a little bit now. It looks like the sun's coming out and everything here, but the thunder and the intermittent hailstones are still hitting the roof. Yeah, the thunder's hitting the roof. Even stronger storm than that, though, coming out of New Britain right now in Connecticut, moving down into Middletown.
I want to say things might be toning down slightly in Connecticut, but we'll see how this pattern goes.
Get out there and wipe it off. Yeah, I might
Still
do
have
that.
a severe destructive warning here.
Hey,
but,
what's going on here?
This is the least intense I've
Looks like
seen
we
this
got the
storm yet
problem
in the last
solved.
hour.
Traffic is flowing again in Springdale, Maryland. Dude, there's so many noises happening around me. This is so overstimulating. So we have the generator, we have multiple backup batteries, and I guess the power's like going off and on and off and on. And like there's just so much like clicking and buzzing and stuff.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you guys can't hear it.
This noise suppression's doing a good job. Hey, Cransoma. No, doesn't look like. I mean, I
Somebody says
think
this
we
is
had a
no
couple
joke.
brief spin-ups
this-
happen here in this
the
storm, but
that's
no
coming through
long
Connecticut
track
right now is
tornado
the real deal.
threat
Yeah,
today.
hopefully everybody is sheltering out there.
Worst case
Danbury, you guys are
scenario.
about to get plumb smacked here by a very strong thunderstorm with winds
Brief
up
spin
to
up and a big
70
blast
to
of wind,
maybe
but-
even 80 miles per hour. So you definitely got to be in your safe spot for that.
Mainly, we're looking at like
similar
80-mile-an-hour
Strong
winds,
storm coming into
at the max.
Sunbury out here in Pennsylvania.
giant hail,
So you guys need to be taking shelter as well.
and it's supposed to be calming down as we get through Connecticut here. So this might be happening now. Like I said, this is the weakest I've seen these storms
Yeah, this
yet.
thing like literally just blew up right on top of the weather house here. Boom. Boom.
But our worst winds are right here, coming into Torrington, Litchfield area, right through the front. Newton's next.
A lot of our strongest storms right
Waterbury
now,
is
though,
about
are
to get
in
hammered
Connecticut.
hard by some big nasty
So I said
winds.
the lights are flickering up there.
This is maybe like our worst, where
Should
you
I
might
go to
see
the
a little
basement?
brief spin up with like
You
a big
don't
blast of
necessarily
wind.
have to go to the
But
basement, but I would
nothing,
definitely
no
get
big
indoors
long
and away
track
from
tornadoes.
windows.
I
There's going to
highly
be
doubt we'll
60
see
to
any of
70
that
mile
today.
per hour winds coming in, and also potentially up to 2-inch hail.
Big monster cores now on top of Kensington. Now it's rated at 1.5 inches. I think the absolute worst case scenario that you would see in Connecticut's like a 100 mile an hour blast of wind, and that's about it. But that's going to be in a very, very isolated area for a very short amount of time. But other than that, worst case scenario, 80 mile an hour winds and up to 2-inch size hail roughly. Even the areas where we're seeing hail's very, very condensed into small locations too. So the chance you see hail is going to be pretty slim to none too. Like right now, the only area we see hail in is right here by Kensington
Ryan.
area.
By the way, not sure if you've caught this yet, Ryan. NWS just logged an injury report out of Wyckoff, New Jersey. Tree came down on a car with an occupant inside, and there's a second report of trees and wires down near Hawthorne.
Thank you, Y'allbot. Looks like there's some damage
Yeah,
and injuries
go back down
coming out
there.
of the storm that's going into Yonkers and New Rochelle. Tree came down onto a car with somebody in it. And again, that storm's coming right into a pretty populated area out here near Yonkers in New York. So
Storms
you guys
in
need to be
Maryland
getting, indoors
much
and away from
weaker
windows
already.
over there. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, I've got a backyard correspondent in New York City right now sharing us this insane view with us. Look at this. This is somebody sharing this view in the WeatherWise app right now from the middle of New York City. You can see the lightning in the distance there from that storm.
Storms are still coming through towards New Jersey, but they're definitely weaker than they were. They have regular severe warnings on them, so like 60 mile an hour winds at the worst right now. So they've already gotten weaker since they came out of Baltimore. They are downgraded from a severe considerable to just a regular severe thunderstorm.
Brian, are you in the bot on the rocks?
We
It
got a
seems
long
there's
ways to
some
go to get to
tension
New
between
Jersey.
you. Let's just say, you know, I'm trying to assert dominance. I'm trying to make sure that it knows and everybody else knows who's the best digital meteorologist. Okay. And it's been getting a little bit too confident for me here recently. So I've got to put my foot down. Somebody in Stillwater is sharing their live feed with us too. So we got all kinds of views out there.
I'll go back to the
Thank you guys
satellite
for helping
radar.
us out with the WeatherWise app. Somebody said, don't be scared, be prepared. That's exactly right. Tulsa is under a severe thunderstorm warning now. Look off to your north and west, and you've got a huge Boeing line segment coming in. That's going to be a damaging storm with 70-mile-per-hour winds. So let's get ready for it.
Big line of storms about to hit King George.
By the way, I got a
Down in
camera
Virginia.
in Stillwater, too. Look at that. You can see the shelf cloud a little bit there from the OSU Student Plaza there.
Still looking pretty calm
You know
in
what's
Washington,
unfortunate
D.C.,
is
though.
now I'm hungry. So now I got to get somebody to DoorDash in the middle of this major blip, Category 5 blip. No, it'll be gone in about 20
blip.
minutes.
Oh, my. My goodness, it's raining everywhere today.
Yeah, this is like a really nice and clean plaza here. Look, every time we look at this, it's like, is this live? Because you can't see no movement. There's no dust flying around. But yeah, this is live. You can see the big storm approaching there from the distance.
Don't look too bad in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. For how big that storm is, it don't look too bad down there in Oklahoma. There's another cam here in Bartlesville we'll be able to see here as it comes in. Oh, we saw the fireworks. You see the fireworks? Oh, that was awesome. Fireworks with the storms behind it. It's calmed down in Lancaster. Yeah, it should have. We'll leave this
Hey,
cam up.
Mountain, thanks
see
for
the storm as
sending
it comes
10
in.
gifted memberships. Somebody said they're ready out there in Tulsa. Are you guys ready?
Biggest
y'all
area of
ready for
concerns,
this?
Connecticut still. This is our bully. These storms in Connecticut are the bullies today.
By the way, some people were asking about Dover earlier.
These blue
Dover,
lines is where
Delaware, you
the
guys are
worst
now
of
under a
it's
severe
coming.
thunderstorm warning. We're talking about Kent, Caroline, and Queen Anne's counties
Coming
out
this
there. You guys
way.
got to get indoors and away from windows. Somebody said it's coming. Yes, it is. It is absolutely on its way, y'all. And do not underestimate any of these storms. I just got hit by a tiny little blip, and it rocked my world. It knocked out the power. It just came back on, by the way. We was on generator power for 10 minutes or something. So these big boys, which you guys are dealing with, are definitely going to be packing a punch today. Check this out there in St. Joseph County, Indiana. Whoa. Look at the hail out there in Connecticut.
Hey, we got a
Dang,
cam of the
that's
hail in
big hail.
Connecticut.
Wow. Tree down out there in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so these storms out here in Pennsylvania are the real deal, in Connecticut too. Philadelphia, I would definitely be watching my western skies. This thing that's approaching you could be a pretty significant storm. I've got a viewer, a backyard correspondent right now in the WeatherWise app sharing us a live
I
view.
don't know
of this,
anything about the typhoons,
near,
honestly. I
what is this,
looked.
Cologne? What is this? Cologne or Calne, Pennsylvania, out there just to the west of Philadelphia. But you can see the dark, ominous skies, and then you can see the lightning out there too. Looks like pretty frequent lightning. That sign of the storm, continuing to intensify on its approach to a pretty high population area. Thank you so much for sharing this with me out there in the WeatherWise app in Berks and Chester counties. Once again, that's going to be going towards Philadelphia.
Yes,
Also,
we do have a
just to the
Category
north
5
of New
out
York
there.
City, we have a damaging storm that's going through here as well.
Super Typhoon Bobby.
Well, we really can't call this a backyard correspondent.
I
We
mean,
got a downtown correspondent here in New York City showing us. Look at the fast moving clouds out there with the storm going just to the north of town. You can see the lightning out there too.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard about Bobby. No, there's severe thunderstorms all over the place, but Connecticut's getting hit the worst right now.
So yeah, this
Go ahead
stuff
and pull up
in the
our,
Northeast is really cranking right now. In Dover, you guys need to be getting ready for this storm as well. But
This
it's
year-
not just over there. We've also got some big time storms coming into Bartlesville and Tulsa and places like that out here in Oklahoma.
Anybody in the yellow, expect windy, heavy thunderstorms today. Orange, that's where the worst of it is, which is kind of crazy. Connecticut's in the yellow right now, but they got hit much worse than everybody else. But yeah, if you're in the yellow, definitely expect to see some kind of thunderstorm today at some point. You may get lucky and dodge it, but this is basically the Storm Prediction Center's categorical outlook for today. And yeah, it's actually seems like it's been much worse. It was really bad in Baltimore there for a bit. Those storms have kind of calmed down. So right now, yeah, our only severe destructive warnings are in Fairfield, Litchfield, New Haven, and Putnam County in Connecticut. Everything else is severe, considerable, or less. So, I mean, we have storms all over the place, but yeah, the worst storms that we're basically focusing on are these here, the ones that can be life-threatening. So, I normally only stream if there's some severe destructive storms or tornado warnings, but decided to go live today because Ryan Hall was, and it's a holiday, and there's a lot of people doing stuff, and there's a lot of people concerned about weather. So, yeah, I went live for this today for a while. Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's actually pretty intense.
Oh,
Some
look
more
how much
video out
closer
there
the
out of
storm's
Hopkins
gotten
County, Kentucky, which
in Oklahoma.
is another place where we're having storms. Nice looking cloud out there in Minnesota. What is this? That, my friend, is a thunderstorm. Wow. Very nice view of it, by the way. And you got that iridescence at the top of it there. That's where it's kind of starting to fan out a little
Well,
bit, like with the anvil. And
looks
the
like you're about to
sun's
get hit by some
shining through
storms
it.
in
Those are
Minneapolis.
ice crystals up there, so you get that nice looking iridescence.
Just rated for heavy rainfall.
This is a very
Some
cool
thunderstorms,
video,
nothing too wild
What
in
is that
Minneapolis.
You guys spray the crops with big drones now? That's pretty cool. Ooh,
Good
that
thing
looks
is
nasty out there in
Minneapolis
Shelby
is on the
County,
less
Indiana.
severe end of things right now, so that's good. It's usually
Another
not the
little
case.
funnel out there with one of our storms. So the big thing here is going to be damaging winds and hail. As you guys know, this is another Indiana shot. But if you got pictures or videos you want to share with me, send them into ryanhallyall.com/submit.
Oh, see, this is looking good. Look, our hail course pretty much dropped all its hail, and it's not making any more at the current time here near Middletown in Connecticut. Hopefully that stays the case. We'll
Hey,
see
we've
what
got another
happens.
downtown correspondent in Washington, D.C. or Arlington, Virginia, giving us a live look at the downtown area. This is awesome. Thank you guys for sharing this with me. And we do have Live Walking NYC. So this is a shot from
Super inconvenient, of course.
New York City. You guys got to follow Live Walking New York City on YouTube. This guy, anytime anything happens in New York City ever, he just goes live and he walks around New York City. So this is what it looks like with the severe thunderstorm coming in.
All right, so this is where the worst parts of the storms that went into Connecticut right here. You can see we lost 30,000 houses have lost power there in Dutchess County as they're coming into Connecticut. 11,000 in Ulster County. So this area got hit really hard. These are the big, bad, mean storms that are severe destructive warned right now. 6,000 in Orange County. And there's probably more reports that are going to come in, obviously, but you can see how much it's jumped up to, what, 34,000 in the last 30 minutes. So huge amount of power outages from that severe destructive storm that went into Connecticut. Let's see if anything got knocked out in Connecticut. It's blue now, so there we go. So far, 9,000 houses have been reported for this big storm is here in Litchfield County. So kind of see what's happening here. A lot of people are losing power from this big beast storm here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more reports that come in from Litchfield County. That's just all we have so far. Sometimes when the weather is really bad like this, they do get a little delayed and they come in later, but the fact they came in that quick already means we definitely have quite a few power outages there in Litchfield County.
Get some good winds out here. That's for sure. Hey, we're finally seeing some movement on the Stillwater camera in Oklahoma. Ooh, excuse me. As that Oklahoma storm gets closer, we do have a severe thunderstorm trying to move in here.
I'm not gonna lie, the main reason I wanted to go live is because Ryan Hall was live today. I missed him. But the weather has a lot to do with it too.
Dude, I'm still hearing thunder. This thing just ain't moving very much.
That storm's camping Ryan Hall, y'all. Great category 5 blip in Kentucky.
Downpour. So once again, if you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you guys got to be getting ready for up to 70-mile-per-hour winds. Ooh, I've got another backyard correspondent in the WeatherWise app here sharing their live feed with me. Look at this. This is super cool. You must be pointing us to the south or southeast right now because we can see the anvil from the storm going over you. If you look in the opposite direction, that's actually where the storm's going to be coming from. So very cool view, though. Very cool view. Thank you so much for sharing this with me in the WeatherWise app. So that's somebody on the southeast side of Tulsa. So that overshooting top is going all the way down here.
Okay, so this is good news for
here.
Connecticut.
That's pretty crazy. All the way down here.
They have downgraded
the winds are
these severes to regular thunderstorm severes. So, pretty sure these storms are definitely losing their umph. And you can clearly see here that these blues have gotten a lot lighter. They're not dark blue. We're not seeing the big greens and yellows and reds anymore. I mean, we still got a lot of winds coming through, but a little bit more.
Oh, wow.
Less dangerous, I would say. I feel like Storm Prediction Center did a pretty good job on the forecast today. Saying things were going to die out. Hopefully the same thing happens for New Jersey down there. And it's just not looking nearly as bad down here.
Out here in Delaware, we've got a pretty good storm coming in too. I've got another backyard correspondent sending this in. If you can rotate your camera. Sorry. If you can rotate your camera for me, I think we'll be able to see a little bit better. But this is the storm that's coming into Delaware right now. It looks like a pretty big shelf cloud. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this is what's going to be coming in. Could be having 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, lots of lightning, heavy rain. That's a live look at it right now. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Near Bear, okay, south of Newark.
One storm coming into Philadelphia looks like our second strongest storm in this area. This one looks like it's maintaining 60-mile-an-hour winds. Looking pretty mean.
And here's Hopkinsville, Kentucky, which is getting hit right now.
Yep, this is our storm coming into Philadelphia. You can see Philadelphia right here. This one is pretty much maintaining 60-mile-an-hour winds all across it. So hopefully we won't see too many power outages from this one.
What's bro doing on today? We're watching the storms, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think this is? This is literally the Storm Channel.
Oh, we had a guy from Lancaster.
We watch storms.
We did have a 60-mile-an-hour wind report in Lancaster area. Yeah, he said he was Lancaster, PA. That was the guy we had from Lancaster. So he got hit by this storm.
Whoa. Yeah, you got to go. Delaware, remember when we ranked the traffic cameras the other night, we was like, wow, Delaware cameras are really good. I wish there was more storms in Delaware. Well, we've got an opportunity to use them now. New Jersey's got some good ones too.
You can get this one on your phone. This one's free.
This one looks like in Delaware as the severe storm comes in.
On Google Play, you can get it. It's called Weatherwise. Very useful app for your phone. Probably the best weather app on the phones, I think, period. It's really good.
The weather intensity score has went down quite a bit. It was all the way up there at 180. Now it's just a measly 150, which is still like a lot higher than it normally is when I'm live.
Take a look at the storm coming into Paducah.
Dude, Delaware has such good traffic cameras. Stop. This is great.
Monroe, Louisiana.
Gosh, you guys don't even know what you have over here. But yeah, that's coming into Dover and Wilmington.
The worst part of the storm's finally getting into Bartlesville. Let's take a look at this one now. We saw fireworks going off in Bartlesville like 30 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. They're probably not going to shoot off any more fireworks here for a while. It's really ramped up. So they're getting hit by the 70-mile-an-hour winds now.
Yeah, that's going to be bringing about some significant winds up to 60 miles per hour.
Oh, this camp's awesome.
And they're, the majority of New Jersey is getting missed right now by these severe thunderstorms, but you guys will be getting
44.
another shot here soon by this stuff coming in from the west.
Oh, did you see that lightning flash? That scared me.
Philadelphia right now is going to be significant.
I had a firework go off on that lightning flash on my screen. It scared me.
I do think that the storm down here coming into Dover is actually a little bit more intense than the one up farther to the north.
Hey, you're welcome, Bot Devil. I'm here to help people. That's why we're here. As long as we don't have 10,000 people watching, I'll be able to help. then when my chat starts moving like Ryan Hall, then I won't be able to help anymore. Sadly.
Dang, I'm getting damage photos from the storm here in my town of trees down. That little blip really meant business. You cannot underestimate these blips, y'all.
This is such a nice camera right here. Such clear, good, high-quality view. From Paul Hoska.
By the way, I think it's raining in Bartlesville.
Oh, it's funny, though, that I jumped from a lightning bolt I seen on the cam from a firework that went off.
I think it's
raining
a little bit. No, this is that severe thunderstorm that's coming through right now. That's a kind of a preview of what you could potentially expect out there in Tulsa. Gosh, that's some significant wind coming in, too. There's also a little bit of rotation there near Dewey. You guys got to watch out up there. You guys got to watch out up there in Caney and even Coffeyville.
PA. We'll be able to see the storm hit there here soon.
Stuff like this can actually cause tornadoes. So if you're in the path of this, make sure you're taking this seriously. You're getting indoors, staying away from windows and all that good stuff.
We have a tornado warning?
And yeah, this
Hasn't
is
popped in for me
slowly
yet.
but surely getting close to Tulsa. You guys ready in Tulsa? Where's my Tulsa people at? I don't see any dots on the map. Where's everybody at in Tulsa?
So our storm's pretty much moved out of our severe destructive, so that's good. I mean, it's been calming down, I'd
Somebody
say, for the last
said
30
the
minutes.
wind is insane in Bartlesville. I 100% believe that.
This is still a major severe
Dude,
thunderstorm.
every
It's just not as bad
Delaware
as it
camera
was, so
also
that's
has
good.
fireworks. Look at this.
County from utility 26.
Somebody's shooting off fireworks right now. Not a good idea, by the way. Look at the winds.
Looks like this storm decided to
The
create a bunch
fireworks are
more
doing
hail.
extremely well given the
Near
winds,
East
though.
Hampton.
I figured them shells to get pushed back a little bit.
So I actually connect to this radar site here. This is even closer.
Okay, now I see Tulsa showing up. Let the show begin. Toasted. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good storm coming through Tulsa. Bartlesville's getting hit absolutely hard. Power flashes and limbs down. Yeah, you guys got to be taking shelter, getting indoors and away from windows out there in front of this thing. Nowata, Coffeyville, Caney. I've got a viewer out there in, what is this, one? This is out there east of Bartlesville, showing the front side of the storm as it comes in the WeatherWise app. Thank you so much for sharing that. You're going to want to run to shelter whenever that gets closer. That's going to be really intense whenever it gets to you. Just got my steaks off the grill.
Got his steaks off the grill.
Wonder if we can see the sky on any of these. Oh. Definitely looks ominous out there in Tulsa. Hey, what in the
J&J.
world? Why are we shooting off fireworks so early?
It's not even
we got
dark
a huge
yet.
trail of fireworks smoke out here in the middle of the day.
Because adults are like kids, and they just want to shoot off them fireworks so bad they have to. Just one, Mom. Just one. Just one, honey. Just one firework.
These look like expensive ones too. You don't get a trail of smoke like that unless you've got some expensive fireworks.
Probably the kids begging Daddy to shoot off the fireworks. Dad, please, just shoot one off before it gets dark. I want to see it.
But yeah, this is what it looks like in Tulsa as the storm comes in. It's going to be pretty intense. We're talking about winds up over 60 miles per hour. And yeah, you definitely want to be indoors and away from windows for this. And you don't want to be shooting off fireworks.
Boston here had to drive 40 miles to New Hampshire for fireworks. New Hampshire is the only state around here with the
I'm
good
right here
stuff.
now.
Really?
All right, let's go back. Let's go back up to Connecticut real quick. Check in on these storms.
I'm near Cincinnati, and I tell you what, they shoot off fireworks all over the place here, nonstop for this entire week. It's crazy. I don't know who they buy the good stuff. I don't know where they get it from. It's not legal in Ohio, but they have it all around here.
Of New Haven. Look at this live shot from my viewer out here in New Haven, Connecticut. Oh my gosh, that looks really ominous. Look at that shelf cloud coming in right now to New Haven, Connecticut. This is where we've got that severe thunderstorm warning. We've seen videos out of this thing with big hail. We've seen damaging winds. And now we've got a very ominous looking shelf cloud coming into New Haven. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. We'll check back in with you. Stay safe. Yeah, that's somebody in the WeatherWise app sharing that with us right now. By the way, if you don't have WeatherWise, it's the best radar app. I highly recommend downloading it. You can put your dot on the map. It's a free app, but there's Plus and Pro subscriptions. I highly recommend getting the Plus and Pro subscriptions as well. There's all kinds of cool stuff that comes with that, but you get everything you need for free, and that's why we like working with them so much.
I think we're seeing quite a bit of wind velocities here by Moody's. I don't know what's going on in the front of this storm, but it's really ramping
Yeah,
up here.
Philadelphia, you guys are about to get
Along
hit
the
here
front end, it's
in
just-
just a moment.
Seen a lot of velocities in this thing.
And then
I
the
see some really big wind
Dover
gusts
area
out here
down
by
here
Moody's.
in Delaware, you guys have really got a strong storm coming right towards you.
I mean, this storm's definitely
The
weaker when
wind
it was.
is crazy,
but it's no
even
joke
way out in
still.
front of the storm here.
Still a monster line of huge wind blasts coming through most of these areas. Merredin's just about to get hit. New Britain, Kensington. You guys are just about to get hit. It's coming. Big blast of wind.
What in the world is this thing?
It's the weather vane, I think.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark out there
Oklahoma?
in Dover, Delaware. Again,
It's
you're going to
weather-wise.
get indoors and stay away from windows. It looks like there's a lot of people going to Wendy's right now.
Right here, I'm going to show you. Weatherwise.app. Go to Google store, Weatherwise.
Such beautiful
Should
traffic
pop right
cameras,
up.
though. Again, still shooting off fireworks back here as nature's fire. I think nature's fireworks are still in the show right now. I'm sorry, I don't think that you've got much on that with your.
Take a look at Bartlesville again.
You know, with your fireworks that you're shooting off there. I would not try to compete.
Hey, they're down to 20
Somebody said
mile
it's
an hour
getting plum
winds
wild out there in
Bartlesville.
Dover right now, actually. I've got an official report from somebody saying it's getting plum wild.
Hey, good news, we haven't had any tornado warnings in a while.
Dang, look at the dust.
Look at those signs flopping down there. Holy
DC
smokes.
didn't get hit hard at all.
Those signs are flopping all over the place.
Are they still like canceling the are they going to shoot off 850,000 fireworks or not? I mean, it might sprinkle a little bit, but there's nothing going on over here. Still postponed?
I don't know. It looks like this storm's starting to ramp up a little bit down here in Maryland. One that's actually going to make its way into New Jersey.
By the way, destructive severe thunderstorm warning for areas east of Bartlesville now. This is going to continue to knock down trees and power lines as it goes into Nowata. And then also,
the storm's gotten
we've
bigger.
got a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for Tulsa, just to the north of Tulsa. Skiatook and Collinsville, you guys are under a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. You've got to run, not walk to shelter.
A new tornado
Additionally,
warning.
And we got a
just
tornado
got a
warning, guys.
tornado warning. We just got a tornado warning in Yellow Medicine County in Minnesota.
Tornado warning in Minnesota.
Things are popping off out there in Minnesota and Oklahoma and Delaware.
Nothing is supposed
As
to
you
be
can see
happening
now,
out
we've got
in
a tornado
Minnesota.
warning for 7,000 people. Let's take shelter out there in Chippewa and Yellow Medicine counties. This is nuts. Somebody asked about
Well, it's
Western
coming right into
Kentucky. There
Montevideo.
is a storm out here near Hopkinsville.
Montevideo?
There's a bunch
Hey,
of stuff
Sarah.
kind of
Montevideo?
popping up around Paducah all the way down towards Western Tennessee. But most of this is below severe limits. But don't underestimate any of this because, to be honest with you, this will surprise you. It's a lot more intense than it looks, especially if it's anything like this thing that popped up on top of me in eastern Kentucky. This was one of the strongest storms we've had over here in a while, and it looked like a tiny little blip on radar. We're talking about cloud to ground, lightning, and everything. So the tornado threat's very low, but what you do have is, a significant,
area of
lightning
concern
and
by
damaging wind, maybe
Montevideo.
some hail threat. Again, hopefully everybody in Tulsa's ready. It's about to come into town right now with very damaging winds. Wow. Here's a shot of the shelf coming into Tulsa right now.
It's looking pretty good in Connecticut. Still some big winds coming through, but it's definitely a lot more manageable at this point. I think it's safe to say we're probably going to see about 60-mile-an-hour winds from here on out, which is a very manageable wind speed rate, I would say, without, causing severe power outages. So, I mean, it's still a big mean storm.
Hot,
but
Tulsa. And they're still shooting off fireworks. Wow, look at this. You can see all kinds of fireworks. Like all these sparkling lights that you see right here, these are like just a bunch of people shooting off fireworks right now in Tulsa.
Definitely want to get hit by this over what we did have. So
look at the fireworks are literally like not working right. They're getting blown off to the right. You see that?
House number 171, Old Colchester Road. Yeah, I can open door over here now. Lightning strikes.
I don't have access to the has cams in Tulsa, guys. We don't have an agreement with the people that have those. All I've got is these traffic cameras, which honestly are doing a great job.
Reds are severe thunderstorm warnings, and the purple's the tornado warning. I'm not gonna lie, this tornado warning they put out here,
somebody just got pulled over.
Kind of odd. It's I mean, it's got a little rotation, but
and they were almost to Wendy's.
I mean, I just did a 3D view of it. It's kind of far from a radar site. They might have like a Doppler and wheels out here.
There.
Seeing something we can't see because we're looking at it from 14,000 feet. We are really far from the storm. So that
some fireworks shows are getting called off because of the heat.
They might have seen a funnel cloud or something out there. Law enforcement.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know
it
a lot
doesn't
of them are
look
going to
that
get
bad
called
on
off
radar
because of
though.
the severe weather, though. Let's go back over to Delaware and the Northeast.
This is not even an area where they.
Dang, Philadelphia's about to get hit pretty hard here.
Sure, for tornadoes.
Severe thunderstorm coming in right now. Make sure you guys are indoors and away from windows. Dover, it's right on your doorstep, Dover. Dover doorstep, it's right on it.
We only had a small 2% chance for tornadoes out here in
severe
Kansas,
thunderstorm with
Oklahoma
60 to
area.
70 mile per hour winds coming into Dover, Delaware right now. Look at that non-stop lightning.
If there is a brief tornado, it'd probably be fairly weak out here. If there was one to happen.
Man, at some point tonight, we're going to be able to pick up any traffic camera anywhere and probably see fireworks, I bet. I bet it's really fun to fly on the 4th.
Hey, Jay, thanks for subbing, brother.
See fireworks everywhere.
Let's check our power outages.
Bartlesville, you guys are just about to be done with your storm. Okay, so the storm was really bad in Bartlesville, but it's starting to work its way out of Bartlesville now.
Goodness.
Give it another 10 minutes and it'll start calming down, but I know it's been absolutely crazy for the past, 30 minutes or so?
Another 15,000 houses lost power there in Litchfield County. I think it was at 9,000 last time we checked. Then further into Hartford County, 13,000 houses lost power. Fairfield County has about 5,000 houses lost power.
No more fireworks. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, it's bad timing.
So you see our pattern here. We got the
back to Tulsa. Blue, looks like the storm's coming in now.
Feel like the worst of it's over, but we still have some power outages happen, obviously. But severe
again, we're talking about a destructive storm on the north side of Tulsa with up to 80-mile-per-hour winds. If you're anywhere around Tulsa, you got to get indoors and away from windows because this is going to be some really intense winds. It's raining now, and they're still shooting off fireworks.
Man, Maryland.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that Bartlesville, Oklahoma is really bad.
Power in Maryland still. This is all probably too.
I mean,
None
this
of this
is all
happened in
we've
the last
seen
hour.
from the
This
tower
is
camera for the past 30
previously
minutes.
from a bit earlier on.
I will say that
So we really haven't had
we
many
did
more.
see some
Thankfully.
lights, so either the precipitation is a lot more intense now, or the power's out in town.
Still northern New Jersey's
Oh
the
my
area that
gosh,
got hit the
dude.
worst.
Yeah, Bartlesville's just been absolutely smacked here, and like for a significant period of time.
Hopefully, whatever comes through New Jersey isn't as bad as what it was earlier.
So this is now also going to turn into a flash flooding situation. 80-mile-per-hour wind gust recorded in Bartlesville, by the way. 80-mile-per-hour winds in Bartlesville. Major destructive storm in Bartlesville right now. That's coming towards Delaware and Newada.
Jacksonville.
Not good.
I'm going to guess there's scattered thunderstorms in Florida. Let's check.
Not good at all.
Nothing in Jacksonville. Woohoo. Looking good in Jacksonville.
Same
you guys are going to have a
storm,
nice 4th of July
different
in
part of it
Jacksonville.
is coming into Tulsa, Oklahoma right now.
Well, I don't know if the guy from New Jersey's
Oh,
here,
wow,
but he's
look at
not going to
this.
like this.
Look at the wind out here in Tulsa.
They issued a new mesoscale discussion for
I got like tons of
New
like
Jersey.
tumbleweeds and just debris just flying across the ground here.
Tulsa. Really windy there in Tulsa. So it looks like we're gonna have round 2 in New Jersey, sadly. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as early, but they're saying 55 up to 70 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, so if you're just now tuning
the
in, we're
next
watching
hour in
a
New
severe
Jersey.
thunderstorm work its way into Tulsa, Oklahoma right now. Looks like it's actually pretty intense.
Philadelphia's
wow,
on deck. Wilmington's on deck. Dover's about to get hit. Again, these are not tornadoes, guys. These are just severe thunderstorms that are coming through with lots of winds. So,
and yeah, I know Connecticut's getting hit pretty hard too, y'all. But
make sure you prep. Get your dogs and cats inside.
Is.
Get your cars in the garage.
Y'all, I did not talk to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this tornado warning. It's starting to rotate a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this one back over.
We're gonna go back to Tulsa right here in a second.
Feel like some really low
we
wind threat
actually
on that
do have like a
thunderstorm. We'll get
very
back over
strong
to
storm coming into New Haven, Connecticut.
New Jersey and
you guys
Delaware.
hopefully are in your safe spots already. Had to stop streaming. The camera stopped focusing due to rain. Yeah, but this is going to keep going down towards Madison. There's another like really strong storm out in front of that's going to go down towards New London. So all these storms are going to be capable of producing significant damaging winds and also large hail. Okay, so you got to be ready for that. Out here in Long Island, the storm's also coming towards you guys. So make sure that we're getting indoors and away from windows. The stuff up here in the Northeast is just as strong as the stuff we've got going on in Oklahoma right now. Dover, your storm's just about to come into town right now.
It's the big storm that's about to hit Dover, and that thing is.
We've got lots of lightning.
This one's kind of ramped up here in the last 30 minutes. Starting to get a little bit stronger again. So, batten down the hatches.
Dover, Delaware, you guys need to be getting indoors and getting away from windows as well. But I do think our strongest storm right now is the one that's going through the Oklahoma area. I've got a backyard correspondent down here near Bixby, north of Mound, south of Tulsa, sharing us a live feed right now in the WeatherWise app. This is what it looks like out there. Big time.
I'm not as concerned about Oklahoma. They're used to those kind of storms.
You got the turbulent skies right in front of them. You've got the big bunch of dust that's getting blown up out in front of that. Oh my gosh, look at all that.
Cranking out.
And then right behind that, that's where you've got those 60 to 70 mile per hour winds and the hail and the rain and everything else that's going to be coming in. Thanks for sharing that with us. Somebody says the winds are crazy.
This storm is almost
Yep,
into
it's starting.
Philadelphia.
It's starting in downtown.
It says the storm's moving east at 45 miles an hour or hazards a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Strong winds will occur ahead of any rain. This is the one that's literally pulling
I'm
into
trying to get
Philadelphia
another view
right
of the
now.
like the shelf coming in, but I mean, it's hard to find. Oh, there we go. Again, if you're just now tuning in, we've got a very strong storm coming into Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're watching it live.
Our latest report here of our winds was in Chester, PA.
Somebody in chat says it's never a good
62 miles
sign
an
whenever
hour.
you're looking outside and the air is green. Gosh, we got to go back to our weather-wise correspondent here.
Fort Jefferson's
Look at
on
the
deck. You guys
dust.
are about to get hammered by some winds. Okay,
And then
okay,
if you
okay.
look off,
We
yeah,
got
right
another
there, right in
severe
front of 'em,
destructive
you've got
here
a
for New
huge
York.
wall of wind and rain coming in.
This area was upgraded. Right here, I'm going to flash it. This is a severe destructive. Get ready. Fort Jefferson,
So
North
yeah, it's going
Point.
to be a nasty one.
Storms, I think, have ramped up a little bit, making their way across,
Batten down them
across the water.
hatches, Tulsa. And then also out there in Philadelphia, your storm's about to hit as well. And then Dover it should be hitting right now, actually.
And take a look at this warning here.
Here's another shot from the Oklahoma area near Tulsa. Look at the shell cloud. And then look at all this dust. All the dust.
So they're calling for 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts here in this polygon. That's coming into Lake Grove, Islandia, Port Jefferson, Selden. I mean, this is nothing but lots of towns and cities out here. Medford, Yaphank, Middle Island. You guys are going to get hit really hard by some strong winds here. Up to 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming out of the lake or the ocean here. Port Jefferson's going to be the next big city to get hit. Oldfield, Stony Brook. They're not calling for much hail, but the 80-mile-an-hour wind gust is their biggest concern. Which those are pretty fast. Real heavy winds.
I think we have a chaser.
80-mile-an-hour winds are
do.
almost an EF0 tornado. It's like 10 mile an hour is less than an EF0.
This is Owasso, Oklahoma. You guys know Taylor in the WeatherWise app. You can see his live feed right now.
Oh, getting strong winds right now. 80, 90 mile per hour winds hitting me at the moment.
Yeah, this is in Oklahoma. I'm not too concerned about Oklahoma. We'll watch
By
this
the way,
because they're
some
really
people are
used.
asking me
This
to,
is normal for
uh,
Oklahoma, guys.
Check in on that tornado warning up there in Minnesota.
This is just
We
another
do
day,
have some
another afternoon in
rotation up
Oklahoma.
there. There's
Very,
no
very extreme winds.
reported, damage or anything from that, but we do have a tornado warning that's going to go on for 15 more minutes.
It's like an afternoon
shaking
for
breeze
the
for Oklahoma.
Montevideo area down to Granite Falls. So
Only
Montevideo,
80
you
miles
guys,
an hour,
the
that's
worst part of the
nothing.
storm is already past you. I'm not seeing a whole lot of rotation with that, but of course we're going to stay sheltered until that warning is allowed to expire.
Yeah, we're watching a storm pulling into Port Jefferson up top. This is a cam of Oklahoma, a completely different area.
I recorded a video. How do I send it to you? Send it to me on ryanhallyall.com/submit. if you don't care. That's about what best way to send it to me right there.
Extreme winds in here
It's
right
Suffolk County in New York. That's where our severe destructive is.
Yeah, it looks pretty windy out there. Once again, this is out there in Owasso, Oklahoma.
Whew.
See right here, our dark blues. That's where the darker the blue it
somebody picked
gets,
up
the
my trash
closer it
can.
gets to 100 miles an hour. So we got some semi-dark blues
did
here
that?
where we're seeing up to 80,
My trash cans are standing back
80
up.
mile an hour wind gusts right here.
Oh man, I'm getting my car. This is this for those that watched me last week. This might be even stronger than what I experienced in Oklahoma City right now. I can feel the side of my car lifting up.
Wow.
Now, it is pretty windy.
Poor Oldfield, guys. Poor Oldfield. It's got to be rough here in New York.
But yeah, that's what it looks like out there north of Tulsa. Let's check out some.
Yeah, the
some of these
worst
other
winds are
shots
right here, just out on the
I've
water.
got another viewer. I've got
Right
a couple
in
of viewers
here,
down
the
here
worst of
in
it's by
Tulsa that
Stony
are
Brook.
like sharing their live feeds with me.
The Copic and East Setauket.
But I'm having a hard time connecting to some of them. But still, you guys need to be, staying in your safe spots out here in Tulsa. We've got a strong storm coming through.
It's
do
raining in
believe
Ohio
the
now. I can
worst
hear it.
of the damaging winds are happening up there closer to Bartlesville and points east. But this is still going to be an impactful storm for the downtown Tulsa area and area south and east, like where my viewer is here near Mounds, Oklahoma. This is somebody in the WeatherWise app sharing their live feed with me. You can see that shelf cloud coming in. And also, you can see the fireworks going off. And we lost the connection. Oh, wait. Oh.
Tell you what, these storms are still
We're
pretty
intermittently
mean for
losing connection here.
what's
Okay,
going
yeah,
on.
there you go. You can see the shelf cloud there. Again, that's what's happening out here in Tulsa. It's going to be a dangerous storm, so you guys need to be taking shelter if you haven't already.
Take a look at Philadelphia again here.
Extreme.
Which radar sites here, so we see these storms a little
I
better
hope
here
this
in
is picking it up in the
Philadelphia.
stream at the moment.
Looks like the rain is going to be too heavy in Philadelphia, but the winds are going to be really bad. Looks like most of the rain's going to be a little more north Philadelphia here near Doylestown, Amberville. And a lot more rain down here by Newcastle, Wilmington area.
Oh, by the way, they got a destructive severe thunderstorm warning out here in Long Island, too. Wow. 80-mile-per-hour winds in Suffolk County, New York. Holy smokes. Smithtown and surrounding areas, you guys need to get into that safe spot.
A 44-mile-an-hour wind report.
Oh, my gosh. Are these fireworks? All that stuff right there is fireworks, isn't it?
Southeast Rogers Manor. I don't know where that is, but it's always nice to see it under 60 miles an hour. 58
Dude,
mile an
there's
hour
so
wind
many
report.
fireworks going off.
Salem, New Jersey.
And there's 80
Same
mile per
thing
hour
up
winds
here.
coming in. What are you guys doing?
Port Pin. Oh man, it's raining hard here now. Let me see what I'm getting hit by in Ohio real quick.
What are you guys doing?
This is what I'm getting hit by, this little blip. That's funny. I'm literally right here off of I-75. This thing's sure causing a lot of ruckus for how much rain I'm hearing right now. I think that's all we're going to get hit by. For a while at least.
Also, yeah, Morristown and up there near Doylestown, you guys have got some rotation on this storm too. That's going to be going up towards Trenton. Dover's getting hit right now by their storm. It's finally
Taylor
there.
Woodall's out here.
Once again, hopefully everybody got
Just
indoors
watching.
and away from windows to stop shooting fireworks off. This will hopefully be over here before too long. The storm has lost a little bit of steam on its approach, but it's still doing its thing out
it's
there.
looking pretty
They
rough for
finally
New
put a
Jersey
severe
still.
thunderstorm warning on this since the storm got into West Virginia, by the way, out here in Wayne County. Man, there's still just so many storms happening in so many different areas.
They were saying
honestly
hopefully it
hard
was
to keep
going to
up.
die down for New Jersey, but that doesn't look like the
It is
case here.
honestly hard to keep up.
These storms are starting to ramp up a little more again, but we will see. Worst part right now that's over there in New York, we got a severe destructive in Long Island area.
Looks pretty manageable for the most part in Tulsa right now. You guys doing all right? Definitely not getting as much. It doesn't look as bad down
80
there
mile
as
an hour
it
wind
did
gusts
in
here.
Bartlesville. So hopefully that trend continues.
You're uptown.
Yeah, hopefully that trend continues. Wow, we've only got 30 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. That is absolutely crazy. There's 7 minutes left on this tornado warning, by the way.
You're so close to the radar site in uptown now, you can see it cutting off the top parts of the storms.
Was that real, Jared? I looked at that and it looked like some.
All this blue you can
It
see
looks
right there,
too
that's
good to be
all our
true.
like
Is that happening right now in
70
New
plus
York?
mile an hour wind gusts right there. And we're looking at this really close to the ground right now. Let me see here. We're looking at that from 640 feet from the ground. That's how close these storms are to the radar site.
Oh, his feed died. Oh my gosh, we got somebody on the ground in New York City for what looks like a crazy fireworks show, but we lost the feed.
No.
It does look like the worst of the
I
severe
hope
weather
that's
is
not a little
missing
spin
New
up
York,
tornado
so
happening right
that's
there
good.
by Sound Beach. I think that's just a little blip in the radar though. Yeah. I just think it's a little malfunction in the radar.
And once again, up here in New York and Long Island, we do
I
have a
don't know.
destructive severe thunderstorm
There could be
warning
a
up
little- I
here,
don't
and there
think
are
so.
firework
Got a little
displays
bit of
happening
counteracting
everywhere,
velocity
it seems
there.
like.
We're really
Somebody
close
in
to the
chat
radar
says he
site,
never
though.
acknowledged Connecticut. Bull hockey, son. I got some receipts. I've been talking about Connecticut all
covered,
day.
though.
Where you been? Hey, Montville, Ledyard, and New London, you guys are still, set to receive this severe thunderstorm warning here. This is Middlesex and
I literally hear
New
fireworks
London counties.
and the rain. It's
But
crazy.
for the most part, this stuff is moving out of Connecticut and into
People are
Long
setting them
Island.
off in the rain.
Somebody else says you never acknowledged Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Once again, I got receipts. Roll it
A
back.
little bit of
We
rotation
talked
here
about
at New
Hopkinsville a
London.
bunch, actually. Where were you? We was waiting on you. And you wasn't here until after the storm hit. I fear that's what's happening right now.
Some really nasty winds out here northwest of New London.
God, look at all the fireworks out here. You never acknowledged Alaska? That's true. I'm sorry about that. I'll be better next
Green
time.
part? Are you talking about these areas? Yeah, green's just like rain showers. The most severe is the red.
Yeah, I'm not playing around, y'all. If you try to tell me I'm not, mentioning
Down
your
here in the
town,
bottom parts where we're seeing
I'll
lots
pull up
of
the clip.
high velocities.
I'll pull up the clip right now. I don't care.
Then this one here is basically showing us the directions of all the winds. It's like all this stuff's rotating in here. None of it's really up.
Today is a weird
concerning
day, though.
rotation, though. It's just normal rotation
Normally,
for
like, there's
severe
an area that we're
thunderstorms.
focusing on. Today, we're literally all over the place. This is a pretty non-conventional severe weather coverage.
That has a lot to do with all the high wind speeds we're seeing, though. Like this storm, it's
We're
still
doing the
really
best we
ramping
can.
up right here. This whole edge of the storm's really
Can we check on
streaming through.
Guam real quick?
Lots of
How
winds
about
here.
No,
coming
actually.
down through
How about
Clinton.
no on that?
Saybrook Manor, Fenwick, these guys are on deck. They're about to get hit by the big winds.
Theoretically, we could
This is
check
where
in
we
on
have our
anywhere, but I'm
severe
currently
destructive
checking in
down
on
here
all the
in
places
Long
I
Island.
want to check in. How about that?
Up to 80-mile-an-hour winds down here inside this polygon. I'll go ahead and flash it for you. You can see here over on the left side here, we got a gauge for the speeds. So anything dark blue is 100 miles an hour. This is more like a tealish light blue, so we're up here around 60, 70, 50 mile an hour right now. Looks like it's getting a little weaker. It was really strong though coming off the water, like you see right here, where the winds are much stronger here, where they're still out in the water.
Turn around and go back into it. Yeah,
Hopefully they'll let this severe destructive expire here soon. If I go back a couple scans, you can see too where, see how the winds were much stronger about 10 minutes ago?
Let's check in on
Kind of
Guam.
became more of a lighter green here
Probably
in the
not,
latest couple of
honestly.
scans.
Like,
That means
if
the
there's
winds are
something
dying
wrong,
down
then
somewhat,
maybe.
so that's good. See that? Now they're like more like a green. So the
I
winds
think
have
there's
really
so many,
died down
people
here in
in
Long
New York
Island,
City,
so that's
like
really good.
trying to like live stream the fireworks that our guy can't maintain a connection at all.
My goodness, look at it out here. Like we literally had
I'm covering
a couple
all the
areas out
towns,
here
like
where the
every
wind
single
was.
town
There's
I
probably
have,
some water
like,
spouts happening here. We had little 100 mile an
nothing
hour
more I
gusts
can
right
do.
here.
Or, apologies, northwest, not northeast.
That's what's going on out there in
Might be another
the
little
Tulsa
water
area.
spout happening
Again,
right in there.
Trenton, New Jersey. You guys got to get ready for your
Storms
storm.
are always more
New
crazy,
York
usually
City,
over
you've
the
threaded
water.
the needle so far. No big problems out there. Once again, I've got the ability to view the fireworks, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. And if I'm not mistaken, I guess the whole thing is canceled in Washington, D.C., no?
Go take a look at Washington, D.C.
It is
again.
raining now.
This is out in Oklahoma. I really haven't been paying
But
too
like
much
the
concern
big
in
storms
Oklahoma.
are moving
This is
away
pretty
from
normal
DC.
to have, severe thunderstorms out there. We haven't had any tornado warnings, so that's good for Oklahoma. The Washington D.C. is now in the rain.
Evacuated.
No severe thunderstorms
Listen, we
in
watched
Washington
this
D.C.,
unfold
but it's
today. They
definitely raining.
evacuated everybody after the storms went away.
Got some light sprinkles out there.
I don't know. I don't think they were watching, which is weird. I thought everybody watched.
And Washington D.C. really didn't get hit that hard. All the storms were north and south
Yeah,
of
Philadelphia, you guys
Surprised
are
they
about to get hit
canceled
by
that.
60-mile-per-hour winds. But surprisingly, things are a little bit calmer now than they were earlier. Over here in Ohio, there's a really strong storm that's popped up here between Chester Hill, Stockport, and Waterford. That is a very strong storm right there. That's going to be going down towards West Virginia, too.
They did issue another threat for New Jersey here. And all of New Jersey's
Yeah, this
covered
storm
for
right here near
55 to 70 mile an
McConnellsville
hour
or
winds.
McConnelsonville, whatever this is.
Hopefully,
That's definitely packing some larger hail.
hopefully
I
it
believe.
stays lower than that, but we'll see. Like our latest reports down here.
Creek County,
Let me switch the
Oklahoma
other
is under a
radar. Keep this one
considerable
up here.
severe thunderstorm warning. So is Craig County, Oklahoma. But this is going to be coming in towards Fayetteville, maybe Joplin. You guys will get in on some of
58
this
mile
rain
an
here
hour
soon,
winds reported
too.
here.
It was very windy in Tulsa near Brookside. Somebody says this is plumb wild. So we're still getting official reports on the ground out here that it is currently plumb wild in the Tulsa area.
These storms are looking a little less severe. You can see how they've really
All right, I'm ordering food.
lost their mass. Let's go ahead and we'll do a scan here for a couple of scans back. Near Salem. Let's look at the latest severe thunderstorm warning they have here. Just calling for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts at the worst, so that's good. That's good. I mean, like I say, 60's good. I'm okay with 60 miles an hour. That's
forecast for your area. Again, I would highly recommend downloading the WeatherWise app.
Just a general thunderstorm with 60-mile-an-hour winds. That's not too bad.
But for free, you can download the WeatherWise app, look at the live warnings and radar on your own phone, and it's the same program I'm using. In fact, you can even look at the storm chasers and all this stuff too. So I would definitely get the WeatherWise app.
Once we get them to like the 70, 80 plus mile an hour winds, that's when we start to lose a lot of power and have, you know, a lot more damage that happens. Let's take a look again here now at New York and Connecticut. New York's the same. Last we checked. So 18,000 houses now have lost power in Litchfield County. That county got hit hard. That's probably the worst of it. 24,000 houses now in Hartford County. 20,000 in Fairfield. These are the newest two counties that have been hit recently pretty hard. We're at 1,600 houses in Middlesex and 508 or 5,800 in New Haven. And these will be pouring in probably here in the next 15, 20 minutes or so. We might see these go up. Hopefully not too much worse, but let's go look at New Jersey, though. I want to see how bad these storms are down here in Maryland and New Jersey. No power out. Let me see the exact spot these storms are. They're just now making it into New Jersey. Check this area here. This is really hard for me to see, guys. Newcastle County had about 4,392 power outages there. 75 and 267 in Sussex County. So, I mean, see, it's not doing as bad. I mean, we're still having some power outages, but not nearly as bad as it was, so that's good. And then most of the power outages from Maryland, this already happened from earlier, so we really haven't had any more in Maryland, so that's good too.
Yeah, I must say New Jersey's got way better cameras.
Yeah. New Jersey got hit really hard earlier. Let me pull that back up again real quick.
We almost ranked New Jersey as like an S tier camera situation.
So the northern part of New Jersey got hammered hard earlier. They haven't even restored the power yet. Morris County still has 33,000 houses without power. 26,000 in Monmouth. This all happened earlier, what you're talking about from Fox News. This happened before I started streaming. They got hit pretty hard. But we have more storms coming into southern New Jersey right now as we speak. Hopefully they're not as bad as it was earlier, though. Okay, so we got some wind reports in here on Long Island. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
City, New Jersey. This is hdbeachcams.com.
Nassau, New York.
The logo is supposed to be on the top left, but it's on the bottom right.
74 reported here in Suffolk. Okay, so they renewed the severe destructive. It looks like they made it a smaller area. Let me hop the other radar.
Yeah, Hootenanny has not been home all day. I don't know what's going on there. What should I
Feel
get
like
to
the
eat? I've got
ocean
to make
ramped
this
them back
decision
up.
quick so we can keep talking about New Jersey and Connecticut.
Still not looking as bad as it was. As you can see, our these are looking a lot more teal and green than they were before. I'm gonna go ahead and send it back a couple scans. We can see where the winds were much worse. So we can go back about 10, 15 minutes ago where the winds were much stronger.
You know, it's the 4th, so I should probably have a hot
The
dog.
darker blue, the closer it gets to 100-mile-an-hour winds. And these are light blue, so see about 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds in here. But they have kind of gotten weaker. Still have some bluish here, so we might still be seeing 60-mile-an-hour winds. They did reissue or resize the severe destructive
There's nowhere around here that does hot dogs except for Dairy Queen. That would.
That and these bright yellows you can see because the winds. You can see how the winds are one side of the radar. This is our green and blue side, and this side is our orange.
You know
and
what? I
yellow
might just do
side.
chicken
So
wings. To be honest with
bright
you,
yellows. These are
a little bit of
60 mile an
Buffalo
hour
Wild
winds here.
Wings.
Our bright yellow areas.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
But yeah, we're still seeing
It's on the
60
way,
mile an hour
y'all.
winds over here by Riverhead, Riverside.
Yeah, something, something easy, something's quick. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can just sit here and not think about too much.
It's looking better in Connecticut.
The storms are going to be moving out to sea here before you know it on the
Looking
East
like
Coast. So hopefully,
50 mile an hour winds at the worst up here in Connecticut now. So it's really toned down.
hopefully we won't have to lose our fireworks displays in New York City. Dude, this is crazy. But yeah, he's having a hard time keeping service because
Hot Dog Johnny's.
there's so many people out there streaming right now. But
This
that
little
storm down there near
alone has
Trenton
done
is
some serious
technically
damage
coming up
today.
towards New York.
This storm
There
has
is
dropped
a
so
storm
much
that's
hail,
coming
it's
up in,
unreal.
towards Charleston, West Virginia. This is the little blip that popped up on, on top of my house. That's going to go all the way up into West Virginia now.
I've been watching this storm since I started
And then,
streaming.
the severe
2
thunderstorm
hours ago.
continues to roll out here in Oklahoma. Look at this big Boeing line segment now. Holy smokes.
That's what you want to see. We only got a 42 mile an hour wind report out here. South Kingston Road. Doesn't say the city. It's on the Marine thunderstorm team. Yeah, Connecticut got hit
Somebody
hard
said
today,
the
guys.
power's
It was
going out right now.
pretty brutal.
The lightning is plumb wild.
Northwest.
So yeah, a lot of
Northwest
people are
Connecticut got
saying
hammered.
that we've got a lot of stuff going on. Whoa, my thing crashed. Yeah, some very strong winds up here. Let's check back
Tons
in
of
with
60 mile an
Storm
hour winds all
Chaser.
over the place here by
4th of July,
Flanders. Hampton Bay.
Party right before
Hampton
this,
Bay's about to get
happened.
hammered by some
Oh, boy,
winds.
I hope that didn't hit that.
So yeah, some of the stronger winds are going to be moving into Locust Grove, Oklahoma next. So you guys need
It's
to be
like
getting
these
indoors and
storms.
away from windows. Oh wow, I've got a viewer on the ground out there near Locust Grove. This is east of Claremore, showing us the storm as it comes in. This is a live look at the shelf cloud out there. This is a person live in the WeatherWise app right now. What's going on Long Island? There's just a really strong storm going through. It came out of Connecticut. We were tracking it all day through Connecticut, and then it kind of has moved into Long Island now.
It's like everything coming into New Jersey is about 40 to 60 mile an hour winds. Not as bad as earlier, so that's good. Hopefully nobody loses power from this. These
Yeah,
storms
probably
coming
one of
through.
the places we've talked about the most today is probably like Connecticut, I think.
There's a couple factors though. So like generally 40 to 60 mile an hour winds usually won't take the power out, but if it's an area that hasn't been hit by storms in a long time, it can definitely cause a lot of power outages because there's like all those weaker tree branches that have been taken down by a storm in a long time. Those are going to get knocked out and knock down power lines and stuff. So generally that's like you see 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Oklahoma and nobody loses power hardly, right? Because they have those all the time. So only the strongest tree branches survive. Well, areas out here like on the East Coast where they don't get hit by them that often, we see a lot more power outages when you see these winds. What's this? It's on a boat.
Here's the shelf out there in Broken Arrow. Crazy view from DW. Thank you so much, DW, for sending that in. Here's another one from Carson. Ooh, look at that in Montgomery County, Kansas. That's up there near Coffeyville. This is where I think that the strongest part of the storm was. Right there, just east of Bartlesville, is where I think we got hit the hardest. Golly! After these pictures, strong gusts, and everyone set off their fireworks. Lightning mixed with 4th of July fireworks.
It's funny.
Well, it's a memorable 4th. That's for sure. I was out there in Sawyer County, Wisconsin. There's some hail out there in Hartford, Connecticut. Look at this. Bristol and Hartford County, Connecticut, just absolutely hit by some very large hail. The hail was a surprise for me in Connecticut. You guys were not in a huge hail risk, but
It happened.
there's Edmond, Oklahoma again.
Oh, it's coming. Thing is, it's not too bad. Looks like 40 to 60
Strongest
mile
storm
an
on
hour
the board
winds
right
in New
now is
Jersey.
still going to be the one coming through Tulsa.
The entire state of New
northeast
Jersey is
side
going to be hit
of,
again, but not as
Oklahoma.
bad.
Oklahoma City, you guys do have a storm coming down towards
Not
you
nearly
as
as bad,
well.
so
You
that's
guys
good.
need to be ready for this, especially up there, in Edmond, which is one of the places that we were
Actually,
just
the
looking at
northern
in,
part of
the
New
photos.
Jersey.
Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is on the north side of Oklahoma City right now. We've got a viewer sharing what it looks like. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is going to be a really strong storm coming into Oklahoma City. Then look at all that dust coming up. This is somebody in the WeatherWise app right now with WeatherWise Pro sharing this live feed with us. And that is a powerful storm. This has just recently popped up too. This is not necessarily as mature, or it hasn't been out there as long as the thing that just went through Tulsa. This is kind of popping up on the outflow.
Greensburg tornado.
But man, it is really ripping.
Are you talking about the EF4 in Greensburg like 2 years ago?
Whenever
That was
it's
in
flinging up
Kentucky?
dust all the way up to the base of the cloud, that's how you know it's intense. That
I
thing's
remember
sucking
that
in
one.
hard.
Man, some houses got completely flattened in that tornado. That was a rough one. I think we lost like 30, 40 people on that one.
When the sky starts lifting the earth all the way up into the sky, like that's how you know you've got a major updraft going on. The clouds literally pulling the earth up into the sky. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to come back to you if you're going to stay out there. Wait, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Look at this, because we got a fireworks display right in front of him.
They reissued a severe
Double
destructive
fireworks. Are you
for
kidding me?
Suffolk County.
So yeah, I'm surprised. So this doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning. This has a special weather statement right now. That's crazy. That should probably have a severe thunderstorm warning.
Surprised they did issue this severe or destructive.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing that with me.
Yeah, this warrants it.
But yeah, this is
We
what
got
we're
a
looking
small
at
little
right here.
velocity pocket. You might see a 80 mile an
Coming
hour,
into
90
the
mile an hour
north
blast of wind
side
right in here.
of Oklahoma City. It's going to get plumb wild out there.
Other
Look
than
at
that,
the
it only looks like
dust.
it's about 60 mile an hour winds. Other than that, see right in here. Got this little green and blue right together, a little spin up happening. Probably see some 80 plus mile an hour winds. And that's right over the water, so we're good.
And Oklahoma City looks a lot
Poor
like Tulsa.
fishies. Poor fishies seen a little water spout.
I keep thinking, like, didn't we just see this? Oh man, we got another viewer out here north of Bethany.
Oh, look at
showing
this.
us that storm too. This is the storm up there near Edmond. Just an
Old
absolute
New York.
powerhouse.
87 mile an hour wind report
Thank you for sharing that with me. Be safe.
by Beating Hollow. My goodness.
So yeah, our storms out here in Oklahoma are absolutely getting plumb wild.
I think they're just
you guys need to
renewing.
be staying safe out here. We do have a severe thunderstorm
Renewing
watch.
the
It goes
sphere
on for
destructive to
3.5
be
more
safe.
hours, so it's not done yet. It is not done yet. And also Suffolk County out here in New York, you guys are still under that
got people in
destructive
Long
severe
Island?
thunderstorm warning. It's moving over towards
Don't
the
make sure they
Hampton
stay
Bays,
inside.
the North Sea area next. For the most part, though, the rest of the Long Island area is done. The worst of the storm has already passed you.
I think the worst of it's done in Long Island, but they still
Did
have
they
sphere
cancel the
destructives on it.
fireworks?
Located right basically on the water.
We still got
and,
60 mile an hour
I-
winds.
Is it just
cell phone
over?
Network infrastructure is designed to even be like as strong as it's like.
I don't think it warrants a severe destructive still, but they went ahead and renewed a new one.
But
on it.
this is like
Oh, they just
Still
did it?
60 mile an hour winds. It's
almost on
still
the
pretty
water,
nasty.
So it's a miracle that they had.
Okay. New York City fireworks just ended.
You got any cams out there? Do not.
Brenton, you guys need to be getting ready for some strong winds.
There's something else I can check for cams. 1 second here.
And then South Kingstown down here in the southern part of Rhode Island, you guys need to be getting ready for some strong winds as well with this storm coming out of Connecticut. But yeah, we're all the way down to 20 severe thunderstorm warnings, y'all. Can you believe that? Are the DC fireworks canceled? I still don't know. It's still raining. But the storms are way, way out of here.
Our nation's historic 250th birthday. For 250 years, Americans have overcome every challenge with grit, resilience, and determination. A little rain will never diminish our pride.
All right, well, let's see the fireworks then.
Or
These
our
cams aren't
celebration
that
of the
good,
greatest
but
nation in the
Little
history.
rain, let's see the fireworks.
At this time, we ask you
Out
to
on Long
proceed
Island.
slowly and cautiously back into the National Mall.
Oh,
America.
Definitely
they tell
storming,
people to go
but
back out there?
it's really hard to see what's
At
going on
President
out
Donald
here.
J. Trump's direction, gates to the National Mall will reopen at 9:45 p.m.
That's
The
in
Salute
10
to
minutes.
America celebration will move forward.
Oh, that's a good cam right
I
there.
bring an umbrella.
Gray screen.
It is going to rain a little bit more.
This one, this might have got knocked out. These cams aren't working.
It's going to keep raining for a little bit, but the storm is over, essentially. The only place that ain't over
We
in
lost
is
a lot of cams
Oklahoma
outside out
City.
in
Look at
Long
this.
Island.
They issued a special weather statement, a Timu severe thunderstorm warning for this. Can you believe that?
Really, the only one we can see out here on Long Island right now.
They looked at this right here and they said, diet severe thunderstorm warning.
Diet sphere.
No, I mean, like it's not going to have as strong of winds as the
We do
stuff
have
to the
some more
north,
cams
but I
out here. The
mean,
storm's just about to hit
I
this
think just
area.
the frequent cloud to ground lightning alone probably would
Oh,
be
yeah,
enough
this
for a severe
camera's
thunderstorm
shaking
warning.
pretty
But
good.
hey, listen,
see
listen,
the
we're not
tree
at
a
the
little
weather
bit
service, okay?
blowing
We're
around.
on YouTube. That's why we're on YouTube.
Now
Okay?
Road, New York 27.
Thanks. Now I'm yawning. Sorry. I just start yawning sometimes. I'm not even tired.
Yeah, the storm's right on top of this, I believe, by Hampton Bays. It's actually the worst of it's already past that, I believe. Somewhere in here.
What is this? Is it what gas station is this? Casey's? Casey's? Okay, yeah. Thumbs up. That's what we got, a thumbs up on the Casey's. Yeah, that's an incredible shot of the storm there. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Stay safe, Oklahoma City.
Man, we have cams in Southampton and they're not working. It's the area. It's just about to get hit. Maybe the wind's already knocked them out. Maybe the winds are already bad there.
Power's out in Depew. The wind has gotten here, semi-shaking badly.
I'm not sure what that is, but this is in Sandy Hollow Road there in Hamptons.
Where are all the storm chasers? They are at home.
What the heck am I looking at?
With their families, enjoying the
Looks
Fourth,
like
because
frozen icicles or something. I can't even tell what that is.
Where you typically have storm chasers.
Sandy
It's
Hollow.
just a lot of these storms are your typical summertime pulse thunderstorms, and sometimes those will cause significant damage. But it's just not organized enough for there to be like chasers on it. I don't really know how to explain it if you're not like. It's actually kind of crazy that we went live today.
Power, the screen froze.
But like, don't get me wrong, there's some significant severe weather happening. It's just a lot of times you'll see the storm chasers out there on synoptically driven events and stuff that's just kind of like, okay, where's the instability at? Boom, here's a bunch of random storms that pop up and go a bunch of random directions. That's all, not very chaseable.
Oh, it's working again. Anybody have any idea what that thing is there in the Southampton cam? Winds picked up in Mercerville, New Jersey.
Wait, where is this? Seabright?
Oh, no,
So
this is a repeat
right
of when
here,
it went out.
this is
only
happening
30-second clip.
probably about what, 40 miles away from the storms?
Looks like they issued a severe considerable here.
Yeah, I swear I'm not even tired. I don't know why I'm yawning.
Wakefield and
Sorry.
Bradford, so the winds are pretty bad here still. This little thing's rotating right here, so the winds are pretty crazy. I can see why they did that.
Still no severe thunderstorm warning on the Oklahoma City storm.
I mean, this is the last straw for
yeah,
these
you guys
storms.
need to be
Just about
prepared
done
for
with
some
them.
strong women.
About to make it out to the ocean.
Did I just say strong women? And maybe some hail. You guys need to be prepared. Brace yourselves for strong women.
Fireworks are going crazy right now here in Cincinnati. So we do have a 65-mile-an-hour wind report here.
I can't stop yawning
in
now.
Atlantic, New Jersey.
You know how like when somebody
That's the highest wind
yawns,
speeds report
everybody
we've
else
had
yawns.
from these storms coming through.
I think that like you guys talking about it in the chat is having that effect on me. I yawned once because I'm sitting here just constantly exhaling. Talking. I need oxygen to the
storm's
brain.
actually kind of ramping up here near Whitman Square.
And now every time I look at chat, you guys mention yawning.
We're starting to get some darker blues. Our darker blues are
We've
going to
got
be 70, 80 mile an hour
We've got a
winds.
loop going on.
So it is kind of ramping up a little bit here near Whitman Square.
Oh my gosh! You know what I think I need? I think I need a daggone Diet Coke. Actually, I think that's what's happening right now. By the way, we got a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 3 hours out here in Oklahoma. Here's what that means. ever seen a severe thunderstorm watch pop up on your phone, here's what that actually means. A severe thunderstorm watch is issued by the Storm
the
Prediction
worst part.
Center
So they
when
did
conditions
upgrade.
are
They
favorable for
upgraded the
dangerous
thunderstorm warning
thunderstorms
just
to
for this
develop.
area here.
It does not mean a severe storm is happening yet. It means
Pretty
the
much a
atmosphere
big
is
polygon
primed and
here.
severe storms are possible. Here's the key difference. A watch means
Only
be
says
ready.
60-mile-an-hour wind
Conditions are
gusts, but we're
favorable.
seeing
A
some
warning
areas that are
means
up to
take
70 and
action.
80.
A severe storm has been detected
Pine
on
Hill,
radar. So what
Sickleville,
should you do during a severe thunderstorm watch?
Chesilhurst,
Stay weather
Hansborough.
aware and know where warnings are being issued. Identify a safe location indoors, away from windows. Charge your devices
wild up
with
here by
weather alerts
Creston,
turned on.
Marlton, and
Secure outdoor
Springdale, too.
furniture and loose objects. And have a plan if you lose power. Here's what these storms can produce. Damaging gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater. Hail 1 inch or larger. Dangerous lightning and possible flash flooding. Remember, a watch means be prepared.
Winds aren't nearly
A
as
warning
bad up here,
means
but
take
I mean, we
action.
definitely have a big thunderstorm coming through. We're looking at about 60 miles an hour at the worst up here.
So that message was for you if you're in Oklahoma.
Winds are pretty strong here by Allentown, Crosswicks, and Yardvale, too. You might see it slightly above 60 here.
Massive thunder in Oklahoma City? I would say so. This is an incredibly convective storm. Like, I'm still shocked that we don't have a severe thunderstorm warning on this.
Just kind of keep an eye on the areas for the darker blues. That's where the worst winds are. Darker the blue, the faster the wind is.
But yeah, that's what's happening out there in Oklahoma right now. The worst of the storm's moving out of Tulsa, by
Anything
the
from
way, and moving
teal
off to
to
the
green,
southeast.
less 50 miles an hour or less. Again, these
And then
readings are
Philadelphia, you're getting hit by your storm. New York, the
100%
fireworks are
accurate
over
for the
there, so,
ground
like,
because
yeah, I think
we're
that
also
for the most
looking at
part,
it from 300
we're kind of calming.
3,000 feet from the ground. But I mean, that's pretty low. So the winds are going to be pretty close to those speeds. And you can even see here, let's go ahead and pull up the NROT here. You can see this big band right here. The winds are really screaming through Allentown. Limlacetown, I think that's how it says. Limlacetown. This area's got some really strong winds coming through. And if you look at the storm up here further north, you know, it's not nearly as bad. You know, we got a couple areas here where it's ramping up a little bit, but not nearly as bad as it is down here. Allenstown, Imyasauk. Also, too, when you see this dark purple down here, this is radar interference, so the data's a little scuffed in some areas. I don't think this radar is updated in a while, now that I think about it. Yeah, this radar hasn't updated in a long time. Hold on a second. This radar went out. We haven't had an update in a while on this one. This radar got taken out. Let's take a look from the other one. Yeah. You see the storms there. They're on top of Southampton and Sag Harbor now, right? And if I switch to this radar site, they're back here. This radar got taken out about 10 minutes ago, so we're not getting any more data on this radar up here from Philadelphia, PA. And the storm's literally right on top of the radar site, so took it out. That stinks. So these storms are almost done. They're almost off the Long Island area. We do have some more back behind it, but we lost our Philadelphia radar site. Or no, it was the Uptown New York. The Uptown New York radar site's the one that got taken out. See, this thing is, the storms are still saying their way back here. That stinks. Let's try to connect to one of these here. That's just an airport radar. It has really bad range. There we go. Here we go. Boston's radar is giving us some readings here. Yeah, we do have these 87-mile-an-hour wind reports here by Suffolk. That's the one thing that stinks, man. When the storms go over the radar site, sometimes they take them down. Hopefully they get it fixed soon.
Are you kidding me? Frank, can we change the change the title to something a little bit less urgent?
We're just sticking to the areas that are getting hit the worst.
Something
like I said,
that.
Oklahoma, they're used to big thunderstorms, so it's really not a big deal. If we had some big tornado warnings out there and stuff, I'd definitely go keep an eye on them.
But fireworks.
Oklahoma's not being affected by that storm. The East Coast is being affected by these storms, right? You seen when we were watching that one streamers out there in Oklahoma, those trees were hanging on like a champ. Nobody was losing power. They were used to that kind of weather.
All right, I want to show y'all something cool. Can I show you something cool? It's secret.
These are the storms coming into.
I'm going to share something
northern
with you
New
that I've
Jersey.
been working on. You know how, like, I look at the radar all the time, right? Well, somebody asked me the other day, it's like, do you play any video games? And I was like, you know what? I don't, because I'm always looking at the radar. So
these are the ones
I
in the middle
decided
of
to
New
turn
Jersey.
the radar into a video game.
What? You turned the radar into a video game?
Bear with me. Okay?
Hold on a second.
Bear with me for just a moment, okay? So this is the radar, right? But what you'll notice is that it's also a video game.
Streaming.
This is an MMORPG where you act as a storm chaser, which is represented by a dot on the map, and you chase storms, and it's based off of the real radar. Look at here. Somebody's driving down the road right now. Bluey, level 6, driving down the road. They're going after this storm. I've got Frank over here picking up a report. These are all real people that are playing the game right now, and these are all real reports. These are all real reports. So
there's a game that he
I'm gonna
made?
go over here and I'm gonna collect this wind gust report.
Severe thunderstorm warning on your route ahead.
All right, so my little dot is gonna drive to that report, right? And I'm gonna pick up the report, and then I can take the report to the National Weather Service and redeem it for cash.
Watch for debris
son.
on the road.
And that's how you get money. And you got to have money because look at this. I'm running low on fuel.
He's making a storm chaser game.
I'm running low on fuel. All right, so now look, I'm close enough to the report to where I can use my anemometer tool on it. And look, I just collected a thunderstorm wind gust of 60 miles per hour. I'm the only person that has that report. Okay, I can collect it, I can keep it, or I can turn it in at the National Weather Service. And look, this person right here is about to collect this one. So I won't be able to. You see, Bluey got it. So yeah, like this is a live, like open world like literally MMORPG. Think World of Warcraft.
World of
Think
Weathercraft.
RuneScape. All right. But it is for weather. It's incredibly detailed. I don't have time to go over everything.
Net control. Quick one for you. Check your scope.
But yeah, there's a lot to it. So one of the things that you do is you obviously you collect reports. You can also go out in front of the storms, right, and place probes.
Net control. Radio check. Give me your 20.
But let's say that you place a physical probe out here on this road, right? And you correctly predict that there's going to be a severe thunderstorm warning there. You can place a severe thunderstorm probe, and then kind of like a yaw watch, when Andy issues a yaw watch, if a severe thunderstorm actually gets issued for where you place the probe, you get major experience and rewards off of that. And it's kind of like just like a daily grind kind of game. Currently, I'm going to the post office, right? Every town has a post office. Tulsa has a post office right here. You check in every day, you get rewards and all that good stuff. But I have to go to the National Weather Service over here in Tulsa to cash in or trade in my report here. They'll give me $271 for it and 68 experience points. Here's all the counties that I've visited on this game. And of course, there is a high scores, a leaderboard. So I think this will be fun. I think that, like, imagine during storms and stuff, there's like 1,000 of you guys racing around on here trying to collect, all the photo opportunities and stuff. Another thing is like actual taking photos, right? So I've got a camera phone. I go to a photo opportunity. I've got that one of a kind thing there, and it's so in depth. It would actually take like an entire stream to explain it all, and it's also not ready yet. It's not like a real thing that you can play just yet. But I just wanted to share it with you.
That's neat. Well, we're looking good, guys. I think everything's kind of calming down now. We don't have any. We only have regular severes. We only have one severe considerable left. Where's that one at? I think it's over. It's on New Jersey. No, it's over here by Delaware, Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Yeah, it's little branch of Rhode Island, which is going to be out in the ocean soon. But everything else is looking pretty good. Worst case scenario, 60 mile an hour right here in New Jersey, and that's about it. I know we do have some storms out in Oklahoma, but they're used to it. Nothing we really need to worry about. Let me pull up our weather for tomorrow. So less than 2%. So we have hopefully no tornadoes tomorrow at all. So no threat of tornadoes tomorrow. As for our storms tomorrow, not looking too bad either, except for the same area as today. New Jersey's in it again for tomorrow, so up here in the northeast near the Capitol, we got chance for some somewhat strong thunderstorms tomorrow as well. Other than that, that's all we got, guys. It's looking good. Tonight should be nothing but calmer from here on out. Really, the only area that we're seeing here that's still going to be affected by some severe thunderstorms is New Jersey. Like our worst storms here south of Mount Holly, north of Medford Lakes, where we got the strongest winds. Vincetown Red Line's currently getting hit by it. Actually surprised they don't have a severe considerable in this one instead of the other one over there, but tell you what, I'm gonna hang out a little longer till this storm calms down a little bit.
And then that's how you keep fuel and vehicle condition and stuff like that. Additionally,
I'm gonna wait till this last storm calms down before I shut it down.
Realistic as possible, right? Currently, the dots move at about 6 times reality. You can see we're going like 100 you know, sometimes we'll go 200 miles per hour because it would be kind of like painful to just sit here and wait for your dot to arrive at the next place if we were going true speed. But one of the things that we're doing for mobility is airports, right? So you can go to an airport and let's say you wanted to go to Oklahoma City, but you didn't want to wait an hour for your dot to drive there.
The worst part of this storm's already moved out of Rhode Island, so that's good. It's still raining really heavy and thunderstorming there,
but it's a little bit more expensive, so you got to have the cash.
Oh, we got a little island out here.
You know,
this
bring the
little
data
island's
to the
getting
National
hit
Weather
pretty
Service.
good right
It's
now.
a grind, man.
I have no idea what this island is. Anybody know what's on this island right here?
And there's uncapped levels. I'm level 12 right now. So if
I want to know.
I
got to look on Google Maps. I want to know what's on this
play
island.
this game, right? And you were to chase every storm for the next 10 years, you could essentially
south
be
of
a
Rhode
level
Island.
1,000 giga storm chaser,
There's a
giga
little
Chad
island.
storm chaser.
New Shoreham.
Look, now we're flying. And the cool thing is everybody else in the game can see you in the plane. And like
Anybody
whenever
know
you guys
anybody
are
that
playing
lives on
we'll
this
see
island
like
out here?
1,000 dots like moving across, like it'll feel alive. It'll probably be very competitive because the you know, all the stuff is unique. There's only one photo
Never heard of this
opportunity
island in my
a
life.
certain area. There's only one report. You know, there's only one of everything, so everybody's going to be trying to get to the same stuff. But it's going to come down to how good are you? Like how good are you at figuring out where the reports are going to be? How good are you at predicting where severe storms are happening? Your positioning is going to
So funny is look,
make you better.
they have a
or
little
worse at the
tiny
game.
severe thunderstorm
And I
warning on
also
just
think
the
that
island.
something cool about this
That's
game.
funny.
Also is if we can actually get a lot of people to play this, right? Imagine we've got a lot of people playing this all the time, and there's also some people who are really good at it. If we take the most skilled players and we take that data and we pull it down and we say, okay, this player has correctly predicted where tornado warnings are going to be 80% of the time or whatever. Where are they saying the next one's going to be? We can almost create a model or a forecast parameter based off of like crowdsourcing data from this game. People are trying to get the credits and the levels in this game, but it's also helping us determine where actual storms might be. You know what I mean? If there's enough people playing it, of course. I would literally play this right now. Well, I'm glad that you guys think it's playable right now because this is the early beta. I've got all of my team on here playing the game,
That's
giving
cool,
me all
though, that
kinds
is.
of feedback and gripe and you know, reporting bugs and stuff so that we can make it even better. Something that a lot of people have suggested is that we add drones to the game so that while we're driving, you can go and collect like certain things like essence and stuff from the storm while you're routing to the next area. Just to have more stuff going on, you know? So yeah, that I got to Oklahoma City pretty quickly there. I could have, you know, organized my storm decks while I was doing that. I could have, you know, went through my warning album. So every warning that you go into, you get like a picture of it that you can keep. And like, you know, imagine after a year, like you've got, you were there for the tornado warning in
Know some
Tulsa
kids
or
are going to
whatever.
love
You know
this
what I'm saying?
game that hang out in our channel.
So yeah, there's a lot of cool things that we're doing with the game, and I think it'll also be educational. I think it'll be useful to kind of learn about some stuff. And of course, it's all ran off of WeatherWise, right? So the radar data and stuff comes from WeatherWise. So we'll be able to integrate that as well and hopefully work with them to make it even better. As they add more features, we can add more features to this, right? Are we not covering the storms anymore? Yeah, I mean, technically, literally, I'm chasing the storm in Oklahoma City right now, actually.
He is covering the storms.
I'm going down to the news station here. What is this news station? KFOR. I'm going to KFOR to actually sell my storm photos right now so I can get a little bit extra cash so I can go chase this storm right now. Has Andy played it? Not yet.
That's our strongest winds right there. Couple big gusts down
So
in the
watch
back
this.
in
I'm
there.
going to KFOR. I've got all these photos that I just took
South
of the storm, right?
Southeast
And it's
of
completely
Mount
RNG.
Holly.
You know, sometimes you'll get an epic or a rare. It just depends. But I can actually sell all this right now for 1,600 bucks. Boom. Let's go. And now, what I'll do is I'll go down to the National
Northern
Weather
parts
Service
of New Jersey.
in Norman. Right? First of all, I'm going to check in, and I'm going to take my daily meteorological quiz. All right. Which region is nicknamed
Really
Dixie
not many
Alley?
strong winds up here.
Southeast.
A couple of areas with some 60
Boom.
mile an
Quick
hour
150
winds down
bucks.
here.
And I'm going to return in my reports.
Way southeast of Freehold.
And then
I don't know exactly where
I'm
this
going to
area
buy
is.
some
Northeast of
radio
Trenton,
songs, some
southeast
weather
of
balloons.
Freehold, good ways.
Let's get like 200 of them. Because what
This
I can
area right
now
here.
do
Got
is
some
I
60
can go
mile
up
an hour
into this
winds
severe
here by
thunderstorm warning,
Homerstown,
right? I
Green
can
Ridge,
select
Van
it,
Nuysville, Vista
and I
Center.
can start
Storms up here
researching
don't really aren't nothing to worry about at
while
all.
I, you know,
think they're less
travel
than
up
40
here to collect some
less
of
than
this
40 mile an hour
storm
winds up
essence.
here.
Radar quiz. Let's see what you've got.
Wait, hold on.
42
So
mile an hour
ideally,
wind
in the
report down
actual
here
game, people
from the
will work
Marine
together
Team near Sea Isle City.
to send up a bunch of weather balloons
Only a 40 mile an hour wind
to
report in Atlantic
level
City.
up the storm cells so that everything that's inside of it is worth more.
Several reports of wires down
So a
around.
bunch of people work together to, you know, level up
Say
the storm cell, for
Shamong?
example.
I think it says
What's
Shamong,
going to happen
mainly
is
from
that
the
all the photo
outflow.
opportunities
Time
and
estimated from
everything that comes
radar.
out of the storm is worth more. But if you don't do it before the before it expires, then you can't do it. You just don't get any of the stuff. Oh, I just died.
He died.
I
He
forgot
died in his own
I
game.
needed to repair my vehicle damage. Oh no! I died.
No, he died.
So yeah, you have to watch. You have to watch.
Make
all
sure you
this
don't get
stuff,
hit
too.
by a big tornado while you're playing, huh?
The storm beat your vehicle to death. And
That happens once
I
a
set
week
my
for the
home
storm
location
chasers.
is Chicago, so I'm all the way back in Chicago.
You need to
have
make it so your
either
car dies,
drive
not yourself.
an entire hour. I have to wait an entire hour for my dot to get from Chicago to Oklahoma, or I've got to spend like $2,000 more flying back.
That's
it's
actually a
pretty
pretty cool
hardcore.
game. I like it.
And you know, it's all about the grind. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the world's changing, guys. The world's changing.
So it's best to not die.
About to
in
have
the game.
a live World of Weathercraft game to play whenever he lets it come out. That's insane.
But look,
God,
there's
the
somebody
kids are
else
going
that's
to
in a
love
plane
this
right
game.
now.
I know so many
There's
kids that
two
hang out in our
planes.
Discord. They're going to absolutely love this game.
So somebody's flying from somebody who's been chasing over here in New Jersey.
I know so many young guys that
Now
want to
they're
be
over
storm
West
chasers.
Virginia. They're flying probably to Oklahoma City to go steal all my stuff that I was just working on so hard over there. And then I believe this is Jared actually flying down there as well.
I wish my kids, they're
So,
grown
yeah,
up
it's
now.
pretty
I wish
cool.
they were more
It's pretty
more
cool.
into the weather like I was.
Again, it's multiplayer, so it'll be really fun whenever there's a bunch of people on the map. And yeah, I just wanted to tease it. I wanted to see what you guys thought about it, and just know that we're working on this. And I do think we are going to release this
58
to the
mile an
public.
hour wind report in
And,
Cumberland, New Jersey.
It'll be free to play. At some point, you know, if it does get really, you know, popular, of course, there's expenses with hosting a game like this. We'll probably have
Residential
cosmetic,
Lakes is about to get hit by the worst
you know,
part of the
you know,
storm
you
in
can
New
buy
Jersey.
to have a cooler looking dot or something.
Look
yeah,
at that. We got a little spin up
It'll be-
happening up here by Cream Ridge.
It's just completely browser based. You don't have to
Imlaystown.
download anything. You don't have to get Steam. You don't have to.
You might
you
see a
just go to
big gust of
website
wind
and it
here.
works. So
Tiny little velocity couplet in here. That's crazy.
will it have owls? Maybe. And I haven't even shown you half of what is in the game. To be honest
here
with
in
you,
the
I don't even really. I
little
don't think
area
I'm very good at
rotation
playing
right here.
it
The winds
myself.
might pick up a little bit here.
I've been focused on making it work.
Here, just northeast
So
Cream
I've
Ridge.
yet to find my groove. I think I'm going to have to use my my mouse here that has like 18 hotkey buttons on it. Mobile friendly too. That is something that a lot of people have asked for, and that's going to be a goal of mine. But it is going to be hard. I built this like based off of old games I used to play when I was young. I played games like World of Warcraft and RuneScape and Tibia. Okay, so I base this off of what I know. None of those games.
I'll
you
play
can
that game. I want to own
mobile
like
phone.
6 Dominators.
There's just too much complexity. Look here.
I'm gonna build
You've
a
got
Dominator.
hotkeys, you got
out of
hotbars. You can bind hotkeys and actions
a tank or something.
to things.
Wait, we'll
We've
drive
got,
into
multi,
EFIs.
like backpack systems. There's just a lot of complexity here that would be hard to fit into a.
Give me a Bradley. That's when I was in the army. I drove a
game,
Bradley.
but
That's what
I
be a
do get
Bradley.
the appeal
Bradley
there.
Nader
Maybe
Chaser.
maybe like a tablet version is possible. Yeah, you can do guilds or chase crews, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
these
think
storms
of,
got really weak down here.
I'm trying to think of what else.
Still quite a bit of winds though by Millville and
I mean,
Vineland
there's just so
area,
many
though.
mechanics. Maybe next at the end of every stream, I'll tease a little. I'll tease something else.
Four little islands coming for round 2.
Somebody asked if they can watch your
Next
stream
storm's
in the
about to
game.
hit this little
I'm sure
island.
we can make that happen. And we could probably, like, whenever there's a lot of people playing this, we could probably incorporate the stream, or probably incorporate the game into the stream. It's like, hey, there's a severe thunderstorm warning out here in Tahlequah. You know, there's like 50, you know, chasers out here right now. So
What they need to do is they need to make the game like automatically collect all the data from all the players and the chasers and send it directly to national weather so they never miss anything ever again.
As soon as you move into like the DBZ here, you'll hear rain.
That is a really cool game,
as you get into the more
I'm excited.
intense part of
I'm
the
gonna
storm.
play it. I have to. Look, the rain gets heavier the more he drives in. Drive into a hail core.
And if you get in a really intense storm, it gets even louder. But of course, if you don't like sound, you can turn that off. You got all the sound settings and stuff here.
I love Ryan Hall, man. He's awesome.
We do, since this is, you know, weather-wise, that's the data that we've got. This is
so crazy. It even follows the roads in real life.
Data coming in. So if a real lightning strike happens in real life near your dot's location, you'll hear a very loud burst of thunder. And you'll hear distant thunder whenever lightning happens far away from you. It's all based off of actual real-time data. Yeah, these little things right here, these are what are called photo opportunities. They spawn around storms. You take your camera, you put it into the field
It's like
of view,
this storm is finally
and you
starting to
take
get a little weaker.
That was a rotating wall cloud, and uncommon.
Yeah, you can see our blues kind of dissipating and turning into green.
You need a penalty for stopping under overpasses in the game? Yeah, we will add that for sure.
Brian, where you at? You're in New Jersey, right?
Net control. Radio check. Give me your 20.
Felt the
Yeah,
rain.
this is
Are
like
you
a
outside?
gold mine of reports out here right now. If there was more players, like you'd see everybody trying to run and get these and then take them back to the weather service. Right now, Frank's got it all for himself. Frank's level 5. He's got level 4 driving. Yeah, this will be fun. I wanted to tease it. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this. I'm so happy you guys stuck around. It seems like people are excited about it. It'll be even better whenever we actually release it. Hopefully within like
a little bit of rotation right here by wind
couple
shot.
weeks, month,
Winslow.
maybe something like that. Maybe even less time than that. I don't know. I'm going to let these guys play for a while. They're going to tell me what they love about it, what they hate about it. We're going to keep working on it, and then we'll release it. Yeah, maybe at the end of the next stream, I'll start like a new account or whatever and walk you through the beginner tutorial so you can understand more about like what the game's like.
Net control.
New
Quick one for you.
Brunswick.
Check your scope.
I failed. Maybe put Hootenanny's owl around the map, and if you find her when she's out and about, you get cash. Where is Hootenanny? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we can. I mean, the possibilities are endless here with an open world MMO like this. Like, there's an unlimited amount of stuff that we can do. In-game, in-game y'all bot. That's a good idea.
Okay, you're up here. Oh, you're good. I think you're not going to really see anything.
Oh, did you get your chicken
Some
wings?
light
Not
rain
yet.
showers,
I
probably.
need to get them, actually.
All the bad stuff's pretty much south of you.
Here, watch my dot move on this map while I get them. I'll be right back.
The area I said was up to 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. Looks like the worst of it is about 60-ish here. 60 mile an hour wind gusts out here. Hope we don't lose this radar site. Hopefully the winds aren't bad enough.
Dude, I have the worst luck with DoorDash.
Looks like a little anti-cyclonic rotation up here by Jackson Mills.
When I'm on stream. This never happens when I'm not on stream. They delivered it to the wrong house. They delivered my chicken to the wrong house.
Uh-oh.
What in the world?
You can even kind of see the indentation here.
Why?
See it coming in. A little bit of an anti-cyclonic rotation by Cassieville. That's crazy.
Oh, wait. I'm going to go to this airport.
Oh, no, I'm off. It's over here. No. I'm way off.
So now I'm going to have to go home and make a bologna sandwich or something.
Dead center. So this is the area right here where it's kind of anti-cyclonic. Jackson Mills, Pleasant Grove area.
You should get extra points for a Clarksville check-in. I agree. I agree.
Nothing to worry about.
So
Just
this
neat seeing
real-time
that.
weather. Yep, everything's real. All the reports are real. The radar data is real. Everything about it is real. If there is a tornado warning and there's a confirmed tornado on the ground, that will appear on the map too. Oh, there's a weird visual bug there. But yeah, stuff like that is the stuff that we're working on, and the reason why it's not public yet. There's some bugs. I feel like this game could be used as a learning tool. I'm trying my best to incorporate as much of that into it as possible.
That's the little blip you probably felt the rain splatters from.
XP points if you stop for gas at the gas station. And yeah, so there are gas stations here, and you can get energy drinks and sodas and stuff. But I'm afraid, like, if we release this to the public, I don't know if I don't think I can put Diet Coke in there. Like, if it's an actual like game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we'll get in
Little
trouble
bit of
or something.
rotation there. Little bit.
I wonder what happens if I reload. Hey, that fixed it. Ryan, did you make this game? I did, with the help of, obviously, a lot of the hard part is like getting really good radar and data, weather data and stuff. That's obviously taken care of by WeatherWise. And of course, Y'allbot helped a little bit. But this has been a passion project of mine that I essentially started 2 years ago, but I've only recently been able to do this. I've only recently been able to work on this in a way to take it seriously. Like 2 years ago, there's no way in the world I could have gotten multiplayer to work. Now it works like a dream. That's actually really hard to figure out, is how to get multiplayer to work. So yeah, it's definitely something that has been a work in progress for a while. So here's Silver Horse. This is Jared. He's on his way to go steal my photo over here. I'm gonna go to the El Reno.
Southern New Jersey's done.
Watch for debris on the road.
It's the last area that really has any kind of severe weather, other than
these
Oklahoma.
storm reports and stuff up here. Oh, is Hootenanny back?
All units, this is net control. Check in when you copy.
It sounds like the voices from like a shooting game or something, like Call of Duty.
Hootenanny is back. We got to check in. By the way, the storms have left the area, so Hootenanny is just fine. No problems for Hootenanny tonight.
Look at the birds back in the cage. Owl, isn't it? I think it's an owl. A poor owl. Why does it have to live its whole life in a cage under a camera? I'm gonna feel bad for it. It's like being in bird prison.
I gotta get gas. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna, end the stream and go fix me a bologna sandwich or something because my chicken wings got delivered to the wrong house. Or I'd sit here and play this game for a little while longer. But again, the game is incomplete. I'll have a lot more to show you in the future, but super excited that people seem to think that it's a good idea. And obviously it's not our main focus. The reason why this has taken so long is because, we're working on other things too, but I'm super happy with the way that this is looking and the way that it's turned out, and can't wait to play it with y'all. I am going to end the stream though, because I'm going to go get something to eat. You guys should get sent over to y'allbot. It'll continue to cover the weather for you tonight if you want to get warnings and stuff. Happy 4th. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Hopefully we did a good job whenever there was 50 severe thunderstorm warnings covering them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Yeah, somebody said your neighbor is currently watching this stream right now, munching on your chicken wings. I know. That's plumb wild. All right, we'll see y'all. Bye.
That's funny. I wonder if his neighbor's even watching the stream. Well, I mean, we've been just about done for a while. All we got left is this little area here in New Jersey, and that's it. It's not that bad. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts at the worst, it seems. Other than that, what's going on in Oklahoma with the same thing. But they're, like I said, they're used to this weather down here. This is normal weather in Oklahoma. Watch fireworks for the last couple minutes. There we go. Do we have any sound? No sound. Guess we can end the 4th of July stream with some fireworks without sound. Why is there no sound? Oh, that's from Fox. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, well. I don't know why they don't have sound for it, though. Fox News is streaming fireworks live if anybody wants to see them. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. I know we went over the weather. Same thing for tomorrow. Some heavy thunderstorms in the same area tomorrow, sadly. No tornado threat at all tomorrow, which is great. Less than 2% in all areas. That's good. Let's see what the winds are for tomorrow. Same thing. Bad winds in the same spot tomorrow, sadly. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Everybody else is good to stop worrying about the weather except for these guys here in New Jersey here. Just the middle of New Jersey. That's the only other place that should be seeing any other bad weather other than Oklahoma.